I was like, oh, right.
We don't mean to laugh at your pain, but it's just...
No, that's fantastic. That's hilarious as shit. That's great.
I hope this gender affirmation reaches you.
Yeah, that's
Maybe not.
It's fucking hilarious. That's great.
As we start to stream up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what's up?
I fell asleep
Perfect.
at my desk. I was like 11th grade, but I've been talking to this goth chick for a couple weeks, and I had stolen her big spiked, like spikes probably about this tall, bracelet.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
And I'm sitting there in class like this, and I go, and I just straight faced into it, and it stabbed me here, here, and here, and drew blood, and I fucking look up at my teacher as I feel the blood start running down my face, and I was like, I need to go to the nurse.
You want to hear how I lost my 2 front teeth?
I know the story you told me.
No. These 2 down here, not these 2.
Oh, okay.
Sabrina, be up here.
I fell asleep at a standing desk.
Oh, just
Ow!
Oh no!
And it just went. So I was like standing like this, and I fell asleep, and then I fell asleep, but was wearing a sweater, so my elbows just went out
Went out, and your face went.
4th grade.
Yeah. Yikes. Yikes.
I lost my this tooth. It's fake. I was laying on the ground playing my Game Boy, and my 6-year-old sister walks up to me holding a 25-pound homemade weight my dad made, and goes, "Look, brother." As I look, she drops it. My front teeth saved my nose,
Oh my god.
but my front teeth shattered.
Your front teeth also saved your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember feeling my front teeth explode in my mouth, just shrapnel.
Dentin.
Yeah, it was, and I was spitting out pieces of my teeth and shit. It was great.
Okay.
Played
Well,
my Game Boy, I went, what? Oh. I was like 12, 13.
welcome back, everybody. It has been a little while.
Hi.
Alright, Sabrina, do you want to say hello to everybody too? Come on. Here y'all go. We got Sabrina, baby.
Woofers.
There we go. Good girl, Sabrina. Alright, can you get down? I have to run D&D now, baby.
Goodbye, Sabrina.
They're clearly more important.
What, are you hungry? Alright,
I would like to roll to pet that dog.
roll.
Inspiration.
that dog?
Sure.
Guidance.
Focus
Yeah, you can't give guidance in this campaign.
Oh shit, you're right.
What you get? What you get?
Dude.
18. All right. Roll me at roll me a D6, and you also have bardic inspiration. Come on.
To a great start here, ladies and gentlemen.
What is it? What is it?
10.
10. All right. Alright, you get 10 pets from Hunter. 1,
Die.
2, 3, 4, 5,
What is that face?
6.
I just burped really
7,
loudly.
8.
Oh, your
I
mic
wasn't
definitely cut it off.
expecting it. Thank God.
Alright, you want to go get some dinner?
I'm
Alright.
actually disappointed. I can't rate it if I don't hear it.
Oh shit. Let me just.
So, friends, who would like to talk about what happened last time while I go feed this dog?
I will. So we went to go fight Amon. Zarek accidentally killed a civilian.
4 crimes.
Amon put
It's not a war crime if it's the first time. You're
Yeah.
from your resident Canadian.
Amon put Walker and Faye
I
in
don't wanna
air
hear that
jail.
for Canadian.
Fern summoned
Air jail.
the power of friendship with the friendship with the Fae friendship.
Painship.
The Fainship, and then we killed him on, yippee! And then we nuked a forest, and Karif was like, abracadabra, get your tree body back to Walker, and then abracadabra, get your human body back to Thay, and then, you know, some casual swearing an oath to your party member, a little kiss later, you know, no big deal.
No.
Did I miss anything?
deal.
D&D stuff. Carry on.
Yeah, it's
actually, no. That was pretty much.
Walker
it.
became
That's-
tree again.
Oh, well, you guys
Walker
don't
is
know
no
that.
longer walking.
Yeah.
He is
Okay,
the one
but-
that waits.
Our characters don't know that. We do know that.
One character knows that.
Exactly.
There's
And-
no sleep for the wicked.
But the audience now knows that.
And for
Yeah.
any of y'all that haven't seen it, the art is in D&D.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
It's so good.
Love it.
Yeah.
Beautiful boy in chat.
The beautiful boy.
We love him.
We do indeed. Alright.
I like that you lost your cloven hooves and then you got healed boots back.
Mhm.
You really
Click,
want
click,
that
click.
height difference.
We went from clip, clop to click, 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 click.
Clank, clank, clank.
I have beating armor
No.
running.
Freya.
Right? So,
He walks and all you hear is...
Oh, goodness.
Wait, no,
That's
I have it.
what
Where's the
happens when... No,
I have-
don't post the clang.
I
Isn't
don't
the
have
pipe
the
drop
clang.
noise when Argo goes down? It's the
That
same
too.
noise.
yeah.
Oh no, it's the
Don't stop fucking the Warforged. Stop it.
We're not fucking the war. How do you even know where that's from?
When Pretty Fast Hair gives back shots.
Does Argo have handlebars?
This bitch is gonna
No,
be
but you know
limping
who
after I'm
does?
done.
The fucking what's Percy? Percy. The
Percy.
or Lucy.
Lucy?
The Warforged
Oh,
knight
yeah,
that
yeah.
you gave me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Yeah, the androgynous Warforged.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum, but
Oh, God.
Do not fuck the androids.
Place.
you at least gotta use the Dragon Balls to make them human first.
There you go. Alright.
Never watched Dragon Ball.
We know Dragon Ball.
I
What?
watched Dragon Ball Abridged.
Krillin used the
That's the best
Dragon
way to do
Balls
it.
to turn Android 18 into a human and then fucked her and got her pregnant.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep. Alrighty.
Dragon Ball got
Nation.
weird.
Yeah.
I'd say that's more dedication
no
than the
idea.
longest booty call, Freya.
I don't know. One of them brings somebody back from the dead, making their cleric waste spells every day.
Was funny.
It was.
Excuse me.
Alrighty, so where we pick back up at is the morning. Whoever gets up first is whoever gets up first. Who would like to be the first one awake? Alright, Fern, you're up. You know of your friend Walker's departure.
Well, I'm gonna sit at the base of what was Walker and take out the painting I did of Walker many, many sessions ago with all the animals underneath and the little orange cat in the branches and begin to add little portraits and like little versions of Thay, Bong, and Zarek and Fern also at the base of the tree. And when that is done, I'm going to roll it up and like kind of tuck it into one of the nooks of the tree so it's protected from the rain and elements.
I pull it inside of me.
Just throop.
And now if you look in the little hole in my bark, inside you can see the whole picture unfurled on the inside.
There's there you go. I was about to say Pix, the little pixie, little fairy buddy that you guys have had with you the entire time since you've had Walker. He's just kind of sitting there like, what do I do now?
Come with us if you want to, but you're under no obligation to.
I mean, like,
If you want to put that in your inventory, Max.
Squawker.
You're always welcome to tag along. You're not one of us. You weren't just Walker's friend, you're ours as well. And I'd be happy to keep you company. Us Fae gotta stick together.
That might be nice. I think it might be a lot of fun. But
It caused all sorts of mischief.
I did want to turn one of you into a sheep for an hour. I thought that would have been fun at some point, but
I think Bong would look great as a sheep. Then we can call him Bong.
Long dong bong. Fake tossing and turning in my sleep.
um, yeah, Pix is just gonna kind of sit on the edge of the lantern. Just be like, well, it doesn't look like Walker needs me anymore, and I would just be sitting here doing nothing. Might as well go on an adventure with you all.
Well, like I said, us Fae gotta stick together. Besides, there's not much whimsy in this party now that we're just a bunch of humanoids and no trees.
Who knows? You might find whimsy soon enough.
I think you and I are plenty whimsy for the lot of them.
True. And, you know, the conversation goes back and forth. You guys talk about things here, things there, stuff like that. The rest of the party would start to get up. Who would be the next one to get up?
Zarek will.
Alrighty. Zarek, you get up and you notice as Walker is really nowhere in sight, but there is a very large willow tree. Just
Where's Walker? Like, is he?
Vern's just gonna like reach behind them and like pat the tree.
Oh, I
He's
see.
returned to, I guess his
His home.
sentry mode. He's chosen to watch over the forest, watch over the little twig blight, so that area can always be safe. And really, there's no better hands I'd let leave this forest to. Sorry.
I mean, you're not wrong in that department.
Probably
Say.
leave the others and tell them the news. I just wanted to let you all rest for.
How are
some
you
of us
feeling?
were.
You've had a quite a experience.
I don't know what you refer to, sir. I don't know what you're referring to, and I think we should wake the others now.
Zarek just like raises his eyebrow and shakes his head, just like, I say, which one do you want to wake up? You get one, I get the other.
Well, you seem awfully close with Bong.
Fair. And he's going to just because he can take his quarterstaff and poke Bong in the ribs to wake him up.
His ass is a bit lower than that.
Don't touch me there. Don't touch me there.
Is that your Nodo square, Bong?
What the fuck?
Wakey, wakey.
Why are you poking me with your stick?
You want to rephrase that? You know the group we're a part of?
There's much
Vern
more.
is just right.
There's much more genteel ways to wake somebody up, but sure.
get a poke in the ribs by a stick.
It could have been a whole lot worse for you.
Fern's just gonna kind of like lightly like
Not the worst thing to be
shake
poked with.
Faye a bit. Sorry, I know you probably need more sleep now that you're a human.
I'm awake.
I can see that now.
I think. Good morning.
Do you want me to pinch you?
No.
Okay. I could have Zarek poke you with the stick.
I would
I
recommend it.
prefer the pinch.
It's a light little pinch on the cheek.
You know what? Never mind. I don't want you pinching me awake in the mornings.
Bong and Faye, I do hate to be the bearer of bad news. Walker has returned to whence he came and is going to be remaining in the forest as its guardian. And truly, there's no better person that would be guarding this forest, but after you all fell asleep last night, I think he was trying to avoid the goodbyes.
Makes sense.
Can't avoid it with me, though. I'm too smart for that.
Understandable, but I would have liked to say goodbye to him.
Still can. He ate my painting.
Huh?
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
For him, so it's a good thing.
Okay.
You give the old guy a hug. I actually have no idea how old Walker is. Probably pretty old because he's a tree.
Freya, read your messages.
Oh.
Yeah, that I can say that. That'll definitely work. And the last bits of consciousness.
So,
But
What
if
do we do
any
now?
of you would like to say goodbye, I think that would be the time, and I think our next course of action should be heading to Retho. We don't have much supplies to get us to where we need to go next,
Agreed.
which I'm assuming is Yosindarin. That's where the wild cards are usually held up, is it not?
And I think I need a shield and some armor now.
Right. You.
should we head back home and then make the trek to Yalcindrin?
I think it's
No.
probably we're much closer to Yosindarin than we are to home, so it's probably just best to stop in Rethil. Besides, they've got a library
makes
that I'm
sense.
curious about. I know you've never seen me read before, but I am literate.
I'm not saying it.
I saw it on your face.
Out.
There's
Faye,
also
you
a
have
portal to the
clothes, right?
Feywild, right?
Faye is currently wearing the very tight clothing of what he was wearing before. And as you see in the picture, because the shirt is the same shirt, as you see in the picture, the shirt is barely fitting.
You just see Zarek just like look up and down and just go like this. Just gives like the thumbs up, just like
Pretty
Yeah.
ripped.
yeah.
Thank you.
We should
if-
probably get you clothes to that fit properly.
Would you
Maybe?
like to borrow my coat in the meantime?
Kind of happy with this. I just need some armor.
Well, I mean, it's not really armor, but it'll help you be fast and not get hit.
That is the opposite of my original training when I was alive.
Fair enough.
Well, you don't have to say past tense anymore. You're alive now.
I am alive.
Damn right you are. Look at that.
Give me a moment to say goodbye. Faye is going to walk up to Walker and kind of just sit down at the trunk and lay a hand on one of their roots. We didn't know each other for the longest time, but you were, and will forever be, an amazing friend and family. Thank you, Walker. And he just kind of stands up and turns back to everybody.
Fern is like close to tears again.
Oh, Pix is sobbing.
Fern is just like holding Pix like
Pix is just.
if you cry, I'm gonna cry.
It's too late. It's already happening.
Hand them like a leaf for a tissue.
One of the willow branches wipes a tear. No, not actually.
Anybody else have anything they'd like to say?
Bong, don't be a hard ass. Say goodbye.
I. how wide is the willow? Because Bog's gonna go up and just. Oh,
Throughout the night, Walker would have regained his original size, so he's probably upwards of 60 feet tall, and probably grown to about 15-ish feet wide, 10 feet wide.
He's a very large tree.
I'd hug you. I'd hug your trunk as best as I can.
Does Max or does Ferg show anybody else the hole?
Oh,
Look at the tree hole.
I'm trying to have a moment.
Fern is showing nobody the hole. I did a little bit of painting while you guys were still asleep. If you peek into the little
Crevasse.
Frostbite crevasse.
the little nook in there, it seems that he's still a little bit with us.
He's gonna look.
Yes.
It's a painting of what looks to be a very large willow over a pond at sunset, like those like first moments of sunset where the sky is kind of purpley. With all a bunch of like deer animals crowded around the base of the tree. There's an orange cat in its branches, and then there's little portraits of all of us sitting, sleeping beneath it.
Alrighty.
Cuddle puddle.
The forest will flourish under your care, I'm sure of it. Thank you for everything.
Oh, I hate to be the one that rushes everybody, but we're burning daylight, and we do not have enough rations to dilly-dally. We've got about just enough to get to Rethel.
Good point.
Zarek, obviously, if you would like to say goodbye, do so now. I know you didn't know.
You guys knew him longer than I. You guys knew him longer than I did. I honestly have nothing to say, and I don't.
Pay your
mean
fucking
that.
respects as I.
It's not a bad thing. I didn't know the tree. You know, like what do you want from me? I didn't know the tree. I didn't know you guys knew him longer.
You traveled with them and you fought with them. I don't know. Go say a prayer or something or whatever.
Yeah, we burned a forest because of it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Just say thank you or something.
Fine. Good God almighty.
Say thank you to the nice tree.
Zarek's just gonna like grip his quarterstaff, just like ready to throw it at Bong. He's gonna walk up to walk to the tree and just like put a hand on it, just like we didn't know each other a hell of a whole lot and everything, but you were kind to these group of people, and you also showed me the same respect. Thank you. He's gonna like wait a moment, pat the tree, and then step away.
Alright, well, let's get a mosey on before I start crying again.
Listen, sounds like a good idea.
You guys,
That will be best.
you guys would notice as, because I'm assuming Walker would have put like all the stuff that they aren't keeping.
Oh yeah, they were left on the ground.
Yeah, you guys would notice at the base of the tree there is a bag of holding. Biscuit, can you please get off my desk? There is a bag of holding. In there are various items.
Oh, shoot. We should probably take that, shouldn't we? That's probably quite valuable.
A bag of holding would be quite useful.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it, I guess.
Thank you, big man.
What just happened? Why did my character sheet update while I was looking at it?
Because I need to be able to put things in your bag of holding. So that it's very easy for me to swap it to somebody else.
Freya's turning your character sheet into vegetation.
Pretty much.
I was gonna say there's a couple items in my inventory that they would want to grab. Oh, you're putting all of it in the bag of holding.
I am. Because I'm assuming you wouldn't be an asshole.
No.
Are you keeping any of the potions of healing or anything like that?
I would have no need of it. I wanted to keep the eye stone though.
Okay.
I just have a mental image of it drifting in between my branches, circling.
Sure, that works. Fey Lantern's already been picked up, but alright. Here's the bag of holding. Bag of bomb. And okay, now I can then swap this back over to the legacy sheet, because then it creates it as an item, and then I can just hand this item over to somebody. Who wants the bag?
I grabbed it, so
Okay.
anybody can have the bag, but Bard will be like taking inventory of everything in there while they're walking. Party mom activities.
Alrighty. You now have the bag of bomb, and
There's no bomb left in the bomb.
no, there's no bag of bomb. There's no bombs.
Oh, and I
left in
bought
the
a
bomb.
whole separate bag of holding for that. That bag would have been incinerated.
I only see one bag of holding, so that's the one that's there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one is the one that he kind of like pseudo made. It's got all the vines and flowers on it.
Okay. All right. And are you keeping any of the gold or anything like that? Or are you just fucking
Oh no, all of that
would.
would have been put into the bag.
All right. So
I got these.
somebody add 6 platinum, 4,529 gold to whoever. If you guys want to split it up between each other, if you just want somebody to hold it all, doesn't matter. Up to you guys to make that decision.
Who's the most financially responsible out of all of us?
Probably.
Well, you needed to get your armor and things, so you take it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Fern's just gonna hand it over, like, out of the bag of holding. I've also got some other gold.
4,529 and 6 platinum.
Alright, all of that goes into the bag of holding.
Alrighty.
Or my backpack of holding.
The backpack.
A couple of things in here. And I'm gonna hand everybody a potion of. It's just a regular potion of healing. All of you get one. Zarek, I think these were meant to go to you. The rings of the storm giant.
Mm-hmm.
It seems more up your alley than any of us.
We still don't know what those do.
Yeah.
We
but
kind
the
of know what they
rings.
do.
Kind of.
Kinda.
Kind of.
Screw it, why not? Let's go for it. He's just gonna take them.
Alright. You put them on. They are an item you have to attune to, so it's up to you
Okay.
to make that, tell me when you're attuning to them. You are
Okay,
able to do it while you're walking and everything.
Yeah, about
so.
to. Yeah, then we'll do that. We'll attune while we're walking.
Cool.
Does anybody want this chroma cloth? I do recall grabbing this, but
It was Squawker's little scarf.
yeah.
It's a scarf.
What do you want?
I already
Bong,
have a
do you
scarf.
want- Bong, do you want Walker's scarf?
I'll take it.
Okay.
You know,
This is gonna be the hardest rogue to fucking kill, I swear to God. Every damage resistance possible.
I can help with that.
I
I
know!
can make it even harder for you to kill him.
I can help with that. I can make it harder.
I'm just here.
You could grab lightning bolts now. Somebody shoots at you, you could just grab it and throw it. Ugh.
But yeah, we are walking here. I'll put this in chat as well for you, Jimmy.
Dancing, walking,
Walking,
rearranging
furniture.
furniture.
Babsies shopping.
nothing
I let
Oh.
the bird out of the
of the
cage.
cage.
Have y'all started walking, like leaving yet?
Yeah, Fern's been taking
Okay.
inventory as we're walking.
There's a moment as you each leave the boughs of Walker. Each of you gets a brief set of mental images. Some of Walker's favorite moments with each of you, moments that taught him what it meant to be alive. And you can't tell if it's the wind, but it feels as if the boughs slightly push you forward as you leave the range of them. And the wind picks up at your backs as you leave.
As these memories kind of flow through you, I'm gonna need a Constitution saving throw from everybody.
Oh, my conjuring's not being nice to me.
Derek just gets a mental image of his impeccable jawline.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
I don't know where my physical dice are, so
Okay. Thankfully,
I'm
nobody.
emotional.
Thankfully, nobody got in that one. But for you guys are also getting a new little feature. Put it in your character sheets. It's called the Gift of Walker, and it allows you to speak with plants.
Do y'all get that, or just people that failed?
Everybody gets it. You needed to get a 1 to fail. If you failed, you were gonna slowly be a tree.
Oh.
My
Once
thing is
per-
misbehaving and won't let me chroma cloth.
I can't grab the rings.
Okay, 1 second.
Once per long rest, I'm assuming.
Yes, once per long rest. Did you
I'm
get
gonna
rid
come
of those
back
items?
and tell Walker all the stories.
I think so.
No. Alright,
Shit, fuck, I hate that. Why can't I just open the door?
Open the country.
Open
Stop
your-
having it be closed.
Alright, so Bong got the chroma cloth. Alright, and then Zarek got the rings. Alright, you guys should have them in your inventory now.
Thank you.
Sorry.
You should. Why is it not going in? Alright, I'll have to open up Walker's character sheet and then I can get you guys set up with that. Sorry, 1 second. Where is Squawker? Okay. You have chroma cloth.
It's not letting you just drag and drop those into your inventory.
Nope.
Yeah, I thought they had put it in their inventory and deleted it.
Oh, I just put them in
mine.
chat.
Yeah. It's not. Looks like I'm gonna have to re-change it over to the other sheet. Sorry, everybody.
I was able to just drag and drop it into my sheet.
Yeah, I was like,
You do not have sufficient permissions to view the sheet for this.
Oh, there we go.
So click and hold, and then drag it to your character sheet.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
It's there. You guys got it? Sweet googly moogly. There we go.
Yep.
Gobbity. I forgot Gobbity existed.
Gob titty?
Gobbity.
Not the god titties.
Alrighty. So, you guys start walking away. These memories flooding. And then having a weird sensation of, with these memories, new ability is unlocked. Zarek, you have no clue what your jawline has to do with being able to speak with plants, but you can fucking do it now. Yes.
Speaking of
Yeah,
the mantle,
yeah, the mantle. I think it's gonna be one of those things that in the midst of combat, it shall appear when needed.
got it.
Okay.
Like a magic carpet.
Right.
I can show you the world.
Alright, so,
shining, shimmering. Sorry.
Shining, shimmering,
Love you,
copyright.
Right.
who would have thought this is how the Gilded Nook ends?
Right. Sued by
Goodbye.
Disney. Yeah, that make headlines. Disney sued.
Oh,
Fucking. What the fuck?
Listen, if I were to ever end up in court having to defend myself against fucking Disney, the first thing I'm gonna say is, I'm fucked. Like, like,
I don't have the babes for this.
it's just like, oh no.
Oh boy, I'm
they-
screwed.
We're up there, all of us to take a stand and pray at the fence. It was a joke!
It was funny. It was silly.
We were laughing!
Come on, we're squawking here.
We're squawking. Alright, so, as you guys kind of leave the forest and the like, you guys come across, you guys, you know, come across some spots that the fire didn't quite touch. There's some mushrooms, but they look not as insane as what, you know, what was there.
Hold on a minute. Did the Fae say that I was supposed to look for a mushroom circle or a flower circle? Does anybody remember? I kind of blocked out that entire fight from my memory because I was scared.
No idea.
As you guys are getting
Thinking mushrooms
closer
just
to
because we
this
fucked up
bridge,
some mushrooms.
you hear the sounds of fighting. A roar, just fucking real fucking nasty roar coming from the other side of the bridge. And then as one loud smack, you can hear the sound of shattering bone and broken teeth. There is somebody else that seems to be fighting something just over the bridge. What would you guys like to do?
Who looks like they're winning?
Alrighty. As you guys go over the bridge and now you're able to start to see what's going on, Hunter, describe your new character if you would.
You're 9-foot-tall polar bear man. Have any of you ever seen a polar bear?
Yes.
I meant character-wise.
Oh, no.
I've seen bears.
Okay, well, this looks like a humanoid polar bear. And he's in full plate mail with a giant maul. And he is very angry looking currently.
Should we help or?
I posted a picture of him in D&D, by the way.
Damn!
I'm gonna
Fair.
move you guys over the bridge just a bit. Who would be up front? I'm assuming. Well, yeah. Who's gonna be up front now?
I'll
And
say
you do see
I'll be up front. Zarek will be up front.
Freya took them away, but you do see one of these things is already dead.
Yes, you do see as
Oh.
one of these wyverns, broken
These
jaw,
These
teeth
two are alive.
splattered upon the ground. These wyverns, now that you can see them more, they look as if they were infected with whatever Amon was doing at some point in time, and now they just look gnarled and gross and kind of almost as if they're like foaming at the mouth and suffering from like a type of rabies.
Ah, rabid wyverns.
What'd you
We
do
should
to piss
probably
off
hope.
3 of them?
We should probably hope.
We should.
Roll for initiative for me. Let's get you in this
Alright.
initiative tracker. Alrighty.
I cannot click on my token.
Why not?
I don't know.
Where is my dice?
There's
I
Fern.
rolled like shit.
Yeah, I'm unable to find my dice. That is, I'll find them later. I'll just roll in game for now.
I don't think I've ever asked this. What colors do you associate with bottom?
The colory kind.
Say-
Green.
I was gonna say greens and like dark browns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No eyebrows.
No eyebrows.
I don't have any
Mustache.
hairy dice, so that's out of the question.
That's an invention.
I have a really nice pair of dice that I got made on Etsy. I sent them a patch of one of my ferret's furs,
Oh.
and they put the ferret fur inside the dice, and then used a clear resin, and his fur was a really pretty white color, and it's stayed that color. And I still have them, and they got purple numbers.
That's cool.
Seems fun.
So we're gonna go back with the technically, yeah. I think there need to be like a whole round this pass because you went through your third round. Yeah, we go back up to the top. So, what would you like to do there, buddy? As you see, as 4 people have shown up, and yet you still seem to be the first one in the order.
They're still in yelling range, so I'm not gonna try to talk yet, and I'm just gonna smack them.
Smack 'em. Let me get the battle music rolling. Alright, 26 is definitely gonna hit, and 22
The other
points of
one
damage.
takes
I'm assuming this is the marked one, I believe, if I'm... 22, and then 4 points of damage to the other one. Alrighty. As you guys see this large polar bear person take this maw and just go whack upside of the head, you see as there seems to be this arc of lightning that then bounces back to the one behind him. And yeah. Yeah, are you gonna roll again?
Yes.
Okay. That is not gonna hit.
That should be a 15. I don't know why I didn't. I had the other 5 that time.
Couldn't tell you, buddy.
But yeah, 15 still misses?
No, 15 would hit.
Okay.
I love you too, Sabrina. Stop.
What is going on here?
Bless you, Sabrina. Go lay down.
Okay. I gotta reload. It's not letting me do anything.
You're okay. Do what you gotta do.
I'm gonna be 2 seconds. I'm gonna go get a drink. I
Awesome.
don't think I have one in here. No, I don't. I'll be back.
Okie dokies.
Fun. There we go. $28 to hit with a second attack.
28. They hit with a second hit. Yeah, well, we already said it was gonna hit, so you gotta
Yeah.
roll that damage. Oh my goodness. That's where all the big numbers went.
And the
Alrighty.
other one takes 7.
Alrighty.
And I hit twice, so I gain 2d6 plus 5 plus 10. And then I clear 19 of the 30, so at the end of my turn I take 11.
There you go. Alrighty. Bong, what would you like to do as you see this large polar bear person kind of beating the shit out of this one in front of him, but the one behind him is just getting these random shocks of electricity as his maw connects to the one in front. Bong.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just measuring right. You know what? I think he still needs the help. I'm going to bonus action dash forward, close the distance. Right about there. That's about 40 feet.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
I'm assuming you see me coming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you get within earshot without me having to yell or anything. Oh, appreciate the help. As I'm like swinging the hammer.
Hmm?
They were attacking the village and the guard couldn't really do anything.
Well, 2 versus 1. Here to help make the fight fair. And just whapa! And damage.
Alrighty.
Well, oh, and then because I have Polar Bear Man right next to Dragon.
Yeah, alrighty.
Math.
He is still standing. He's looking very hurt. Anything else? Constitution save thing?
Yeah.
8 is gonna fail. They will be taking that damage
On the top of their turn.
Yep. So when it hits their turn, which I believe it is not their turn. All right. You guys see as the one that's been getting electrocuted. Sabrina, I can't play right now, baby. Stop dropping things on me for them to roll away. You're gonna see as one of these wyverns go in for a, or they're not gonna go in for a bite. They're gonna go in for a sting attack against the polar bear, and that's not gonna hit. That's gonna be the end of their turn. Or wait, no,
I'm
they'd
reading
be,
it, hold on.
yeah, they'd be able to use their bite attack against you since they didn't hit you that time. Now they're gonna try to bite.
Nope, whenever it makes a melee attack against me.
It didn't hit you though, so would it
Yeah,
not?
it doesn't matter if it hits. It doesn't say when I get hit by a melee attack.
That's really
I am okay.
gross.
I was gonna say I am okay changing it to that though.
Yeah, we're gonna change that just a little bit there, bud.
Yeah.
That's because it's like, all right,
Yes, we don't need to. I understand.
cool. That wasn't the right damage. Whoopsie. 9 points of piercing damage. And then it's the end of that. Thay, what would you like to do?
Do I have access to my spells?
Yeah. You have access to like your whole kit except for, you know, having a proper AC.
And a mantle,
Well, you know.
currently. 15, 20, 25, 30. How beat up does the polar bear look?
We're gonna say not bloodied, but pretty bruised.
The polar bear is getting +2
That's
AC.
blood and acid burn looking shit.
There's definitely poison. Like there's small puncture marks within his armor where like the poison is like leaking out.
You see as this nice warm purple color kind of surrounds you a little bit.
Thanks, friend.
Without armor, I can't do much, so...
Go into town. Don't stop that happiness though.
No. Sabrina, don't hand. She handed it to me. You could.
I love her.
Take your Game Boy. Go have fun with your Game Boy over in your bed. I don't need it. You are having way more fun playing with that than I would.
Because that's a bonus action, I'm going to use my action to prep a reaction.
Alrighty. I'm gonna send you a message real quick.
What was that?
That sounded like the actual noise.
It really
just far
did.
away. Alrighty. So, fucking Sabrina. Okay. You guys, yeah. So you gave him +2 to AC. Is that the end of your turn?
And I use my action to prep a reaction, so I have 2.
Gotcha. Okay. Fern, what would you like to do?
Chip, I still can't interact with my token.
Did you already try reloading?
Oh shit. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Reload. I placed a template. I didn't mean to. I'll reload again, but I did it once and it didn't work. Okay, they changed it. No, I got it now. I think I got it now. And then, oh my god, just stop it. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna move up here. And then, Oh wait, I can double click now. We're gonna power word fortify on everybody except for myself. So that is 30 temp HP for everybody.
Okay.
I have 187 health now.
That clears my damage pool.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna put Bardic Inspiration on our new strange friend. Yeah.
Polar
here.
bear. He looks
Polar bear.
fuzzy.
I feel inspired.
Oh, you are inspired, friend.
So many
We buffed
kind
the
people
bear.
in one go. My luck.
Alrighty. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm gonna grab. Yeah, it is, and I'm gonna go grab my dinner.
Alrighty. What would you like to do there, Zarek?
We're at. So we're gonna move 30 feet over here.
Mm-hmm.
Then how many more feet over?
You should have
20.
more than 30 feet for your movement.
He does.
Do I?
You should.
You should be at like 50 feet of movement.
You are at level 14. You should have 55 feet of movement.
55
Yep.
feet?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll change your movement so you're able to reflect that easier.
Okay, cool. Wait, level 14 or level 13?
Did you not level up? You didn't level up.
Oh my god.
Oh my
We're level
goodness.
14.
We're level 14? Okay.
Okay. It's alright. It's
You can
alright.
do
It's
it after
alright.
this.
Worry
Okay, yeah,
about,
well,
worry about
I'll-
what's going
I'll-
on.
Yep, I'll take care of that in a minute. Okay, so in that case then I'm gonna move over here right next to Bong. we're gonna attack with the quarterstaff here on this guy.
Alrighty. Hit him with it.
14.
14's gonna hit.
Perfect. Let's do the damage. 10 points of
Alrighty.
damage.
How do you kill this guy?
We're just gonna take the one end of the quarterstaff and just swing at its head.
Gotcha. You knock the draw goes, breaks. It then rotates the rest of its head and snaps it as it then falls to the ground limp, dead.
I say you just see Zero just kind of for a minute he's just raising his quarterstaff in a victory chant, and then realizes, oh shit, there's another one. And then I don't really have. Oh shit. That's it for me because I only have 5 feet of movement left.
Gotcha.
So that's gonna do it for me. In the meantime,
Alrighty. We go back to the top of the order. What would you like to do there, our big polar bear friend?
As I see that one drop from you, and I say, "Good kill," and I turn towards this one and smack it.
Schmack it.
Mech.
Hacking and whacking and smacking. 29's gonna hit.
I'm gonna use my guided strike. That is not a melee attack. Ignore the roll.
Gotcha.
It adds 4d8 to your hit.
It does indeed.
That's 4d8.
Yep.
How
That's nice.
how does this guided strike take form?
This was a mantle ability, right?
This is, yeah.
You see as Thay kind of reaches his hand out and points at the wyvern, and this mantle appears and flies out to the wyvern and covers its eyes.
I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't either.
It's still standing. It's not looking good, but it's still
Second attack.
standing.
Second attack.
Yeah, it's gonna hit. Don't roll all ones.
That was a lot of damage.
It was a lot of damage, yeah. How do you want to do this with this last one? You see as this mantle
I raise.
flies out, covers its head.
I'm gonna use my flash from above ability.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ignore the needing an action to do it?
Yeah. Roll cool.
I'm gonna hold my maul up in the air, and a loud thunderclap, thunder roars, and a bolt of lightning hits the hammer as I bring it down, and I just obliterate its skull.
Oh my.
You see as the mantle kind of shatters and evaporates, and then comes back and coalesces back onto you. Thing.
And I plant the maul and I roar at the sky.
There you go.
And then he realizes he has company and he turns around and he goes, "Hello."
You are very fluffy looking.
Oh, please don't call me Fluffy.
I'm sorry. I've just never seen a creature like you before.
I am Corn Stormfur.
And I'm
I am
Fern
a-
Corrigan.
Polar bearkin. I come from the Great White North.
Oh fuck yeah, bud.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, bud.
I've been struggling really hard not to make him completely Canadian.
You
I'll
should.
you
try.
should.
Oh no.
So, what are you
What's up?
doing out here, friend? It's, you're close to the forest of Jura.
Well, it helps I was looking for a tree. I have been in this town for a minute. My journey is an odd one to explain. I would prefer to do it over a drink and a sturdy chair.
A sturdy chair in particular?
Well, I weigh almost 800 pounds.
Oh. Terribly
That's
sorry. I did not mean to be offensive there. I'm a bit absent-minded.
I
Well,
find I
more
break
than
a
just
lot
a
of
bit.
your smaller species furniture. I'm not welcome in most houses.
Oh, you poor thing. Well, let's
Well,
go
isn't
get a
that
nice
bad?
nice drink and find you a nice chair to sit in, and you can regale us with your tales.
Mhm.
I am a sucker for a good story.
I do need to report to the guard of Riley that the worms have been taken care of, but there is a nice tavern that I've been staying at. I would be happy to meet y'all there.
It would be our pleasure. And if you're heading to Retho, you can tag along with us. We're headed that way as well.
Oh,
Mhm.
perfect. Been so long since I've had good company.
Alrighty. As you guys kind of group up now with a new friend in tow, you guys head off. Takes most of the day. You finally start feeling tired as you start to crest this hill, and off in the distance you see as there are farmland, and farther away there is a large city wall. And then even farther away, which looks like to be inside the city, is a tower so tall it gets lost in the clouds in the sky.
I'm still amazed every time I see it. I wonder which is taller, the tower or my home.
I would
What's the
definitely be
tower?
curious to see that mountain someday.
It's really pretty. The Frostmaw Mountains are nothing like the name suggests. They're quite beautiful in the sun.
But yes, what's the tower?
I would fill in that description here.
Alrighty, give me 1 second to pull up that description for you. So, you know the tower as the Skyward Vault.
Hello?
Hello!
Hello?
Hello?
It is also known as, it's also the major library and, the like.
Of the Storm Vault. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, the Skyward Vault.
And I'm sorry, I didn't catch the rest of your names.
My name is Thay.
Well met. And he goes to do the forearm clasp.
And it's a very, very sturdy now with Thay.
I love the idea of these two just going, ha! Like,
Oh yeah, it's
loud
we
clap.
do that, and it is loud.
Your stature.
Oh, I think we might have to add some
Belies
people
your
to our
strength.
band.
What was that?
I said your stature belies your strength.
I appreciate that. Recent
Developments.
developments have been very fortuitous for me.
And me.
And you, yes, dear, yes.
Looks often.
I don't suppose y'all have seen a particularly strange tree in the area.
We've seen a couple. You'll have to narrow it down.
A willow.
A walking willow?
Yes. Is it a walking willow?
It wasn't walking in my visions.
It's no longer walking.
You used to.
I was told that I would find purpose where the tree sleeps, and that has led me here.
Well, the long story short of it is that tree was our friend Walker.
Is
He has
it is our
returned
friend
to be.
Walker?
Is our
Is our
friend?
friend
Sorry,
Walker,
yes, you're right,
yes.
Pix.
Walker's still there. They're just not
They're just not.
walking.
Yes, but he has returned to be the guardian spirit of the forest of Jorah.
I just imagine Corin keeps doing the whole head tilt, like listening, like animals do when they're like really interested in whatever you're doing.
I don't suppose you know of what happened to the forest of Jorah over the last couple of months.
Is that the name of this forest?
Yes.
I have no idea. It's really hard to say this, but the thunder told me to come here.
You know, you're in good company because we've all had stranger experiences.
Okay, good. People keep making me feel really weird about that one.
This one came out of a flower petal. That one has no fur on his face. That one has a really good jawline and also got smacked around in a fighting ring, and I'm an amnesiac fae.
This'll be fun.
Yeah.
If you'd like
it will.
directions to the tree, we could point you in the right direction, but it's quite late and you might want to rest.
Is he kind of
Oh,
like
wait.
who's closest to Corin right now while we're walking?
Probably Faye, because we just kind of clasped arms.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of like roughly bare paws, yells backs, and laughs and goes, "No, I think I might have found the purpose."
Well, we are one party member down, and you seem like a capable sort, and I would love to have you along.
The more friends, the
Delightful.
better.
Agreed.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I interrupted your introductions. Sorry.
That one's jawline.
No other name that he goes by. And that's his
I understand.
boyfriend, Long Dong Bong.
Long Dong
I'm
Bong.
going to kill them.
Impressive. Another
I'm
one
there.
realized by their stature.
Impressive.
I'm
You know
Zarek.
what?
Nice to meet you. Ignore them.
Zarek, not jawline.
Either or worked, I guess, at this point.
In my culture, it's not weird to have names based off strong physical features, so it was
Well-
normal for me.
Well, in that case, then, I'll take it.
You can call me Bong. The long dong isn't reserved for you.
At least.
Are we talking about my member?
Please tell me the polar bear's wearing pants.
Pix is just laughing hysterically.
The picture, it's more like a robish covered by armor plates.
Uh-oh.
Fern leans over to Faye. Can we please keep him?
He's just nodding.
I'm
Pix,
very confused.
Pix has like gone out of her little lantern and has like plopped on top of Corin's head and is just like making a fur angel. Just, you know, being silly. Doing his little trickster pixies do.
Well, I don't necessarily mind the touch. I work really hard to keep my fur clean.
Oh, that's Pix. They don't mean any harm.
Are you calling me dirty?
You are
No.
dirty, Pix.
I am not dirty.
Wipe your feet
You-
before walking on me,
I don't walk.
in case you do.
They just kind of flit everywhere.
They strut.
It's a simple ask.
It's fine. Sure.
And maybe bathe regularly.
Oh, we
have a
probably
good nose.
reek.
We
I have a
definitely.
really good nose, and I'm trying to be polite.
I'm terribly sorry. We should get to that inn. You should be.
I'm just saying I couldn't track anything through this.
My goodness, Fern, it's just I'm gonna press to digitate myself clean.
It makes you
Just
clean.
yourself.
It's not.
I mean,
you
I'm gonna
know,
do it to
It's a
Thay.
magical clean, but not
I've
like
seen
a
that.
full clean.
I've seen that trick several times, and I so wish I knew how to do it.
I used to
It would
be
make
able to do
cleaning
it.
this fur so much easier.
Well, now you have somebody that knows how to do it very, very well.
Oh,
I'm gonna druid craft a little flower crown.
There you go.
On.
So, Fern,
maybe not.
do you know what this is? I can't, like, remove it.
Oh, right. No. Do I look like I know anything?
I really
Don't
like.
answer that.
I
Don't
like the
answer that.
idea that every once in a while you pick it up, you throw it, it flies away, and then comes back.
I think you have a friend.
Like fucking Doctor Strange's cape.
Kind
I
of.
think this might be part of
Hi, beautiful.
the vow.
I didn't do anything. The sky is really bright right now.
So is your face, dear.
Dirt is made out of dirt.
The mic cutting out made that so much better.
Wow, this dirt is made out of dirt. Pix, you wouldn't happen to know a thing or two about a thing or two, correct?
I know a thing or two about many things or two. Now the question is, what type of thing or two are we talking about?
That thing or two.
The newly found duelist cape that keeps coming back to me.
I can confidently say I have no clue.
Interesting.
Looks like you're coming with me to the library.
I guess. It's a date.
Pix is gonna then fly off of the large polar bear and just land on Fern's shoulder and like lean against and just be like, ha.
10 shades brighter.
Lean into our newfound friend. They get along very well.
I see that.
But yes, as you guys are on top of this hill, do you guys continue to walk towards the city? It's probably like another like 4 hours of a walk. It's a very, it's a
That's fine.
bastion
We'll
of a
continue
city.
walking.
All right.
Fern's like absolutely marching after that.
After the sunset starts to go down, you can see as like the clouds kind of clear up around the large tower. You still can't see the top of it, but you can see more of it. As it becomes nighttime for you, the sun is still hitting higher up on the tower. And from that, there seems to be a slight reflection of the light coming off of the tower. Where it is now, it's definitely nighttime, or at least, getting past the twilight hour to getting to more dark. It's still relatively bright.
Interesting.
And then you
That's very
guys
pretty.
keep walking. As you guys are, what's the highest passive perception we got going on here?
I don't think that one's me anymore.
All right, Fern.
22.
22, and all right, Fern.
That shit did not change for me.
22.
All right, so both
Oh,
of you.
I had 21.
Oh, there you go. As you guys are walking by, everybody that has a higher passive perception than 18 would notice the plants are growing extremely quickly. So these crops like corn and wheat and other vegetables and the like, you would notice as from when you started to now, which has been about 3 hours, they have grown roughly about 5 inches. Like, they have grown extremely fast. And as you
Well,
guys
that's
see,
shit.
something. Well, that's something.
What?
They must be
Plants.
using
Look at
some-
them.
They look like plants.
It looks
Yeah.
like they're using some really good fertilizer around here.
Oh, so thank God I'm not the only one that's noticed this.
Am I the only one that didn't?
Probably.
I
You're
just see
about as
plants.
perceptive
I
as a
don't
rock,
know.
dear.
I don't know what you're on about. Like, I just see the plants. That's it.
No, you see, the plants were here,
Yeah,
and now they're here.
Valid
They
point.
don't grow that fast.
but they're okay. Whatever.
No, they grow, but they don't go. You know.
Torin, or Corin, sorry. Is that
Corin?
a normal thing here?
Oh, that was a bad time for me to be reading something. What are we talking about?
The plants
with-
that grow
Plants
quickly.
grow fast.
Yeah. And the
Sonic
entire
speed.
time you've spent around here, you have noticed as they have gotten, like, essentially roughly about one yield of crops within the 2 weeks.
As a player, wouldn't y'all know why that's happening?
Nope.
They have no clue. They don't
Plant
know.
growth spell.
Isn't that not what Walker did?
Could be.
It could also be something else. We're not assuming.
Oh,
Say
fair enough, fair
that
enough.
isn't for Rythel either way. So that plant
Have I
growth
heard
isn't-
me talk in the tavern as to why the crops and stuff are growing?
Roll me a D100.
I can do that. Can I use real dice or roll in chat?
You can use real dice. It's whatever to me.
That looks like a good cookie, Bailey. I'm jealous.
You're okay, sir.
81.
81.
Here you go.
Alrighty. So you would know that you guys are currently within an area known as the Verdant Ring. It's the outer farmlands of the city. It's blessed by very old magic. Some say this land has been growing things extremely quickly since the time the vault was made. And most people don't know anything about when that was made. It was there before the city. But you know that the farmers here are very happy they have land here.
And they probably pay a stupid tax to have a land there.
Oh yeah. But they make it. They make it up by a lot.
Apparently, this place is called the Verdant Ring. There's some... I don't really know. I've only the talk I've heard in the tavern is there's some kind of magic that just makes this land plentiful.
Interesting.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And you guys keep walking after kind of being like, oh, what is this? As you guys keep moving forward, eventually you come across what seems to be an inn before you reach the actual city itself, before you reach the walls. Do you guys want to stop here? Do you guys want to go to the walls and try to get in? Or see if they're still allowing people in during this time frame?
We can check.
Let's check.
So,
Yeah, let's check.
We can afford to pop in.
depending on what time would I know if they're still open?
You would safely assume that, like, they might still be letting people in. Sometimes they let it go on for longer. Other times, most of the times, they don't. So it'd probably
Of course, we just camp outside the walls for a night.
Works for me.
I do.
So
What's
I can
another
always-
night under the stars?
I can always make a tiny hut.
say there is an inn right next to you guys, too.
Oh,
Oh, we could also stay in the inn.
would you look at that? There is an inn here.
Right, that's what those things are for.
Oh, it'll be
just
so
hope
nice
they
to
have-
sleep in a real bed.
No problems with... I guess we'll find out.
Sabrina, can you please give me a second?
I'm sure they have enough beds. Let's go take a peruse.
That's not the
Peruse, a
issue.
gander.
Sturdy bit.
Ish.
That's
Sturdy bed.
this map is not needed anymore. It's just here because this is what I have it on.
This map is your map. This map is mine.
This is a very barren inn.
With a thought, like I said, it's not there anyway.
I know. I'm being a shit.
So, as you guys enter in, you would notice as this place is relatively lively, of farmers and the like, but you guys would also notice as there is a male dwarf in what seems to be a eclectic patchwork of full plate armor, and he is very... Thank you so much, Sabrina. I love having this Game Boy.
He's going ham on the little, like, trumpet.
Yep.
His penny flute, his little.
But you would
By the way,
notice...
Thay also currently does not have shoes.
No, Thay does not have shoes, you are correct. Oh no, my obsidian, it closed. Alright, you would notice as... yes, this patchwork of armor, full plate, very dark, earthy tones, and if you guys were to get any closer to him, he would smell as of like smoke and campfire and the like. But he is like currently on top of the bar itself, being very joyous, loud, boisterous, and he's just like, all right. Everything has been great. Now, everybody, it is time for the challenge. The challenge. Who is gonna be my first person to take my challenge? Who's gonna try to drink me under the table tonight? Let's go, come on!
I'll take that challenge.
By all means, step on up.
He has no reaction to a 9-foot tall polar bear.
He looks as you can see, like, he takes off it, like, his helmet's off. He's very old. His beard is white. But he is very much there and happy to take on any challenges.
I think he just wants to drink. I don't think he cares.
Yeah, he doesn't give a
Fair
shit. Alrighty then. He's gonna be like, what? So what is it? Is it, what, both of you? Both of you want a challenge?
I would love to challenge you.
Perfect. Alright, so we're gonna be keeping up with my pace. And we shall see who is the first one to fall. Now...
It's gonna be me.
Oh, well, I mean, if that's your predictions, best make bets. Alright.
I won't be offended if anybody bets on me losing.
Dandy, and you see as Dandy seems to be a half-elf lady, and she's just like, Dern, get off of my bar again. You're scratching it all up. Come on, Bert. Dern. And he's gonna hop down. He's gonna be like, it's just a bit of fun. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. And she's like, all right, whatever. She'll get each one of you guys a pint of mead, and she is going to be like, all right, whoever loses has to pick up the tab. That's the rules.
I'm actually going to just pay you for this because I just realized I have to be responsible.
You're at an inn.
I think that one.
Do you need
I
a
know.
room?
Multiple actually.
How many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
5 rooms.
I don't think we need 5 rooms.
How many beds to a room?
We have one room that's able to hold 2. Well, that has 2 beds in them currently. And then another separate, and then one with a queen size.
So how many rooms do we? Listen. We all know I'm not good at doing math for these things.
Well, I can always room with Sticky McStickerson over there.
Yes, you and your boyfriend can room together.
I'm separate beds, you dingus.
Live on the floor.
And then the polar bear could get a bed to himself since he are your beds sturdy?
Yes.
He's a big man.
I mean, as long as you're not jumping on them, they should hold up to, I don't know. How heavy are you?
I'm about 800, maybe 850.
All right, just don't have a big dinner, and you should be fine.
Oh,
I
boy.
was really looking forward to a big dinner.
Do you think you'd fit in a queen size? With all due respect.
I'll just take a big blanket.
If you give me a
This is actually
second,
making me sad.
I can get Durin to cast enlarge on the bed or something.
Maybe just maybe.
Oh,
put
I
the
can
mattress,
cast enlarge. Don't worry about it.
A big nest of pillows for our fine
big-
friend.
A mattress on the floor works just as well. The bed frame isn't necessary.
I have a futon that should fit you.
Yeah,
That works?
Yeah.
That works.
yeah.
Alright. And you two want that room. So you guys get the other one. Is this alright?
That's good to me.
Okay.
Yes.
I do have a question about the rules of this competition, though.
Yes.
Am I allowed to drink faster than him?
Typically the person sets the pace, but if you decide that you want to try to drink faster than him, by all means, he's already on his second one.
He's looking at the pint glass that he's having to hold with 2 fingers.
Pinky's out.
Brian's gonna slide their pint over to.
Pours the whole pint in his
Corin.
mouth. Sets
Alright.
empty glass down. Grabs the second one. Empties it in mouth.
Is there a bard playing currently?
There is not. This place does not have a bard at this moment in time.
If you'd like, I'm a pretty halfway decent bard. If you'd like some music, I'd be willing to play for a discount on the rooms. Maybe hype the crowd up a bit for this competition, get people a little bit drunker.
By all means, if it means spending more money, then do so.
How much do we owe you for the rooms then?
We'll call it even at 10 gold.
And we'll slide the 10 over.
There you go.
Beat you to it, bitch.
Oh.
And then I will start playing music and hyping up the crowd. And,
Right.
ladies and
Performance.
gentlemen, gather round for a competition of the ages. In one corner, we've got Dern, the
Hello,
reigning champion. And then over here, we've got the Nook challenger, Corin. 9 feet tall, muscle, and beautiful white fur.
That's a lot
Oh,
of
dang.
feet. Fuck yeah.
Alrighty.
Now let's see which one of them taps out first.
So, you guys, Dern is doing his best to keep up with you. And it's mainly because you've got a much larger mouth than he does. It doesn't seem to be slowing him, like, down, because he is just, like, he's chugging it. It's just chug, chug, chug. Compared to you just going, ha!
Like shots, just
Yeah, yeah. So we'll say, we're gonna say, I don't know, about every 5 you're gonna be making a Constitution saving throw. So let's go for the first bit. Give me one. And then like 23.
Let's go.
Alrighty. How do you? Oh, the proficiency, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Yeah. Alright. You see as he seems to be somehow pulling slightly ahead, like he is the amount of time it takes for you to get like another drink into your mouth, he's already got another one. Like he's double fisting and you're like trying to pick it up so you're not breaking the mugs. But another 5 go by. Roll me another constitution. Alrighty. You guys are neck and neck. You haven't quite caught up, but he is, you know, like you're keeping up with him at least. Do another constitution saving throw, this time at disadvantage.
Oh. Okay, give me a second, I'll roll it again.
Alrighty.
You
two are really just keeping it going at like the same pace at this point. You've caught back up as he's had to like take a second to then be like, all right. Oh, wait, 1 second. 1 second. Let's break out the strong stuff. And that's where you're gonna see Dandy as she pulls out a very ornate-looking bottle. It looks as if these golden tendrils wrap around.
How many did Fern make it through?
Oh, I bowed
Fern
out.
bowed out at the
immediately.
beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
I heard loser covers the tab. Fern said, nope, Fern only entered because of free drinks.
Valid. Alrighty. So as so this vial, the liquid itself looks like to be this very nice amber color. Hi, Sabrina. Yes, I understand. I love you, baby girl. You were such a noisy, mouthy puppy. Okay. Sorry. I think we might need to take a small break so that I can figure out what the hell she's asking for.
Other than attention.
So we're gonna take a quick break. If you guys need to grab food, drinks, anything like that, now is the time. Sorry.
No worries.
I'm gonna open my door and peer at the fucking
We're
carport.
going, Sabrina. We're going.
I'm still so miffed about that.
What happened?
I disappeared during that combat because they were pounding on my door telling me, hey, we need to put this carport up right the fuck now. And it's this like giant 26-foot long tall fuck off thing. And instead of doing it like the smart way where they built it from the ground up, they built the roof first and then wanted me to stand there and hold the roof up while they fucking put the pegs down underneath. So like that was a whole ordeal.
Sounds like it.
I'm also 5'8". And this is like a 12-foot high carport, so they're like trying to get me to like stand there and hold it up, and they're like, "You're not holding it up high enough," and I'm like, "I'm not physically
Everything I got.
incapable. I'm on my tippy toes." Like,
Damn it! Shut up! No.
my bad.
Sorry.
Oh, look at Jimmy's cam. You missed it, but there was Sarge. There was Big Dog.
All
There's Big Dog McZog.
Should I go get a drink? I'm gonna get a drinky drink. I'm thirsty.
I may partake.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check if dinner's ready.
Hey, Lexi.
Hmm. Hmm.
Alrighty. I'm back. Sabrina's no longer up here. Everything's okay. How is everybody?
Good. I got my dog in
Alive.
here with me.
That's valid.
Let me see. With the camera, there he is. Sarge. Sarge, puppy.
Sir,
Puppy.
listen, Sarge relaxing.
He
Really, where you
chilling. He
at?
vibing.
He's
Huh?
pouting.
I don't see you on the camera. Did you turn it off?
You should see. I'm right here.
He's here.
Oh yeah, Simon said he'd be right back.
I don't
Me?
see you.
Can anybody else see me on the camera?
I see it.
I can see
Yeah.
you.
I don't know. It shows up on screen. That's all that matters.
Do you need me to relaunch?
No, it's fine. It works on stream. That's what matters in this instance.
All right.
Because I can see you on OBS. I just can't see you in the Ninja. So.
Weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna refresh then.
No. You're fine. You're fine.
Already doing it.
Oh, shite. Oh, I see that on there now too.
Do a little dance. Do a little dance.
Make a little love.
Do a little dance.
Get down the
Do a
night.
little dance. Do a little dance. Do a little dance.
Okay. Jimmy. Billy. Jimmy. Jimmy. My friend.
Love you, buddy.
I got a targeted ad from Canada today.
The fuck?
Yeah. The ad was like, "We will accept you into Canada. Literally, just fill out some paperwork." I'm like, I don't. Is this telling me to go to Canada? I don't. We can't afford Canada.
I've been getting text messages saying you owe unpaid toll road passes from the state of Michigan. Michigan doesn't have toll roads.
Ha.
It's like I'm like, okay. The last toll road that I paid was Pennsylvania and Ohio.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Is that
was the
why
only-
your roads are so shit?
Yeah, that's one of the reasons.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the thing. I've had to warn the Mies. It's like, listen, make sure that you guys have like your alignment set ready to go before you come up to Michigan, because you're gonna fucking need them.
Because your alignment will be out of whack within a year.
Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Emery also made a comment. I can't wait to get away from the construction here in Dallas. It's so bad. I'm just like, I'm gonna stop you right there. One of our main interstates is closed for 2 years.
What?
Yeah. Now, granted, they've been wanting to work on that for a while. So, and they needed to work on it for a while. But with that being said, yeah, have fun with that one, my friends. I love them, but yeah.
Look how fucking large this cup is.
Like, what you drinking tonight?
Baja.
Nice.
Baja Blast.
Yeah, the Baja. Gotta get that Baja.
There is no war in Baja Sing Se.
Who would have thought it? Max, are you here? Okay. Simon isn't back yet either, right? That answers my question. Hunter,
What?
you know what? You know what unintentional combo we can have go on now?
What?
You can do some type of lightning bolt thing,
Oh, I already know. I already had that idea.
and Zarek can just fucking snatch it.
Or Zarek can give me the rings and I can do it.
Mine. Nope, mine. Mine. I want them. They're mine.
Austin, you got that mall. You're good.
Yeah.
Oh, the mall doesn't do anything. It's just a mall right now.
But it's not going to be just a mall forever.
If I get the required items. And Corin has no idea about any of it. He just knows it was the tribe's ancestral weapon. And the little bastard took it when he left.
That white cat
Yeah,
is
Fred?
fat as fuck. Simon sent pussy pics.
I said what?
You sent pussy pics.
Oh yeah, no, I'm putting pussy all over the fucking chat. There's a cat. Like if you look over my we're building the fucking they're building the carport, right? And if you look over the ladder, the neighbor has like a couple of feral cats that just like base themselves out in
Chilling.
the backyard. So they're just mug.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I just got a bottle. So.
Oh, thank God I muted my mic.
Why?
Oh.
They just sang the worst rendition of Happy Birthday.
I want to hear it.
to man.
I belt it out for us next time, you coward.
All right.
Yeah, I went down for a drink and then there were candles and cake, so I was like,
I've got 2-week-old ramen inside my fridge. I gotta throw that out.
But
ew.
I am.
It's from
Is that
when
from-
Rachel was here.
Yeah.
It's already been 2 weeks.
That's all that's left of my wife.
I don't know if
Hey.
that is true.
Well, beginning of the week, that's why. 2
Mm.
Saturdays ago, so weekend some change.
Alrighty. Are we all ready?
I am.
Yours.
Alright, then we're ready to go. 1 second. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Fuck. Alright, okay. And we are back. Welcome back. I'm fucking dying. What the hell?
Well, we were back. And now we're gone.
Alright,
Goodbye,
we
everybody.
go back on the bake.
Yep.
Right. Alrighty. Yes, we're gonna need 2 more Constitution saving throws from the both of you, and by both of you, I mean me and also Corin.
Huh?
Constitution saving throw. As
I'm
you
back to
guys
reality. Hold on.
take a drink from the from this very ornate-looking glass. 14. Wow, alrighty. We go again as he then pours another shot for the both of you.
Wait. I do not like the taste of this one.
Well, be honest. You don't like the case. You just kind of get used to it. Fuck.
Using my fucking inspiration on that.
Go ahead.
What is it, a D8?
D10. Actually, that might
Ooh.
be changed now because we leveled up to 14. Oh no, I'm one off. We're one off D12, so it's a
It's a
D10.
19.
He takes it. You take it. and it's starting to get real fucking hard to drink it. But you get it down.
Sitting there with his tongue lolling out. Alright,
You got this, buddy. I believe in you.
I'm
Faye
fine.
believes in you.
Tastes bad.
I believe in you.
Bong believes in you.
You see as the dwarf is smiling, as he knocks it back, and he's like, "What, the big old teddy bear getting a bit of a hard time drinking another? Give me
Bong,
another
I'm
one."
gonna need you to help me out. I have an idea.
Too late to stop
What do you got?
now.
Cause a distraction.
By the way, for the record, I've rolled a 1, a 3, and a 4.
It's a little rough for you. Yeah.
I would
He
like to
takes it.
deliberately fall out of my stool and like deliberately just ale everywhere.
As that happens, I'm going to do the thematic component for unsettling words on Torin's Corin's opponent.
Okay, on Durin.
Durin.
Alright.
Mhm.
Durin's like, come on, buddy. Big old bear man. What's wrong? Don't you just want another drink? How
I
about you
also did
choose
give
this one?
Corin another bardic inspiration die.
If it
Sorry.
gets you to fall out of your chair and be quiet, takes another drink.
Alrighty. One more.
And then the next one for Dern is subtracted 1d10.
Okay, roll the d10, please.
5. -5.
Alright. Yeah,
Woo!
Corin, it's getting real fucking hard. Even with that, Durin is just a smug bastard, and he's just sitting there smiling. He's just like, "What was your name, Big Bear Man?"
Would I technically be considered poisoned at this point?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use this ability. Font of life.
Alright, so you're no
I
longer
purged.
poisoned?
I purge my drunkenness.
It's fine. That's valid. You're looking fine, and he's looking at you like, "Aye, man, pick the next drink. Let's go." And Dandy's just gonna be like, "What do you want?"
I've heard your kind doesn't do well with wine, so how about a nice strong wine? Let's mix the liquors.
Wine. Sure. Fine. Dandy, please. A bottle of the good stuff.
Each.
And so Dandy
Corin
pours.
says each.
Huh?
Corin says a bottle each.
A bottle each? Ooh, this is gonna be fun there, big man. Right?
Corin likes wine. It's fruity.
You're no longer
I
rolling
know.
at disadvantage, so they are though.
That was still a 4.
God damn. Yeah, he's slowing down. He's falling behind you. But he's still going for it.
I didn't mean to ping that. Sorry.
Oh, so you're doing it again?
I didn't mean to ping it. I feel like you don't need the assistance anymore.
Go again. Yeah, he's fallen severely behind where you are just about done the bottle.
I have the bottle to just.
He is like, at this point, he's just like, just give me a second.
No.
Can I start
No.
playing the lullaby?
You can, but that's fucked up.
It's the wind down period. We've been drinking a while. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
wind
It was
down time. It's
20,
closing
20
time.
ales, 4 shots each, and now a bottle of wine.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
that's fine. Yeah, go ahead. He's gonna be like, alright. Give me a second.
That's a performance check.
I'm gonna chug it. Just give me a. Hey.
Closing time.
That's good. And he's gonna down the rest of his bottle and. Yeah. No. You see as he downs it, finishes it, slams the bottle on the counter, and he's like, I know when I've been beat. One more for the road.
I think you've had enough, friend. I think if you've got one more and you're falling over.
He pulls out a flask, and he's gonna hand it to you, Corin. He's gonna be like, a swig, and a swig. Do you take it?
Yep.
Alrighty. Constitution saving throw at disadvantage. This is the fucked stuff. Okay.
Another 4.
Mm-hmm. He smiles as he takes the swig, and he closes up the flask, puts it in his pocket, takes out a small bag of gold, and places it on the counter, and as the gold hits the counter, he hits the floor. As he goes, "Ugh."
I believe you can collect the tab from him.
And Dandy's just gonna look and be like, well, isn't that lovely? He's just gonna stay there for the evening. I'm not picking him up again.
I need to use the basket.
There's one in each suite, in each room, so should be fine.
Oh,
So-
the glories of indoor plumbing.
It's a bucket inside of a closet, but it's close enough with a
I'll go
window.
outside.
There's a bear shit in the woods.
You do.
I think he might need a bigger bucket.
A sturdier bucket.
I'm gonna go outside now.
You do that, buddy.
Good buddy.
Are you gonna be all right? You won't need help getting back in, will you?
We'll find out.
We'll come check on you in a couple of minutes if you don't make it back in.
I look at Dandy and I go, do you need help moving him?
If you want to move him, I would just put him over there, and she's gonna point at this very large, fuzzy chair, and just be like, that's where he normally sleeps.
I kind of just pick him up, hold him like this, and walk him over to the chair.
He does not wake up. If you picked him up underneath of his arms and you're holding him out like that, he is just...
Yeah, and then I put him down on the chair.
You see is, at some point in time, he, like, grabbed his helmet and is just holding it like it's a teddy bear. Corin, it's up to you on whether or not you make it back inside the place or not. That's...
I feel like this is a moment where Corin's gonna do his business and then think it's a great idea to sit down next to a tree for a moment. And then fall asleep sitting there.
Is anybody good to check on Corin?
I would have made good on my promise. I'd peek outside. Does Corn look comfortable?
Very.
I take the chroma cloth and I just kind of like put it over his shoulders real quick.
Okay.
I'll ask for it back tomorrow, but for now, new friend Cozy.
Alrighty. And so, the rest of you guys go and get to your rooms for the evening. Food, you guys had your food during the drinking and all that stuff, and, you know, had your own bits of refreshments if you wanted. Would there be anything anybody would like to do before hitting the hay, bringing it on to the next morning?
I really want to make it. There's only one bed joke, but I'm not going to.
Your room does only have one bed, so...
Ah, fuck! I can sleep downstairs if you're more comfortable with that.
No, you can stay. I can sleep on the floor if you want.
Wouldn't you to be uncomfortable? I just... I don't know your boundaries, and I don't want to make you uncomfortable.
Well, you didn't make me uncomfortable when you kissed me. In fact, it was the exact opposite. So...
Sorry for not asking permission.
Perfectly okay. And Thay kind of walks up to Fern and just puts his hand on their cheek. It's okay. Don't worry.
It's kind of my job to worry about you.
Good point. And he kisses them on the cheek. We can lay in the bed. That is perfectly fine.
I don't see why that would not be agreeable.
I am so tempted.
Just fuck all that. No, just kidding.
I'm so tempted as Pix. Just, you know, just be like, there's somebody you forgot to ask consent in the room. Hello, hi.
What do we need consent for? We're not doing anything.
Where am I going to sleep? You're right. I'm just gonna sleep in the lantern again. It's fine. I'm just fucking with you.
Put you in the window, and you can be all nice and cozy.
And be woken up by the light of the sun? Please don't.
Pix, you should
You
know
wanna
by
go in
now.
the
I
closet
wake.
then?
Yeah, you can go in the closet. That's where I belong.
No.
I don't know. Somebody just hand me over the Zarek or something.
I'm gonna stick my head out. Zarek,
Why?
could you babysit Pix for the time being?
I am not a baby. I am older than you.
I mean,
Probably.
I mean, if
You don't know that.
I mean, if you need to, sure.
She
It
doesn't
makes
want
a
to
babysit.
snuggle.
Well, why not?
You didn't ask me if I wanted to snuggle.
Would you like to snuggle, Pix?
Of course.
Okay, Pix is joining us. Sorry,
Oh.
Zarek, go back to bed.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Fucking.
They're just like, you just hear like Zarek just like slam the door, just like, motherfucker.
It's like
I'm sorry.
No, square.
Not a square. That's right. It goes in the square hole.
Oh.
It's
gold. Losing my
Alrighty.
goddamn mind.
So, anybody else want to do anything else for the evening, or is that the cutesy little interaction that happens? And then we.
Something, the square hole with Bong.
Faye is just shirt off, passed out in bed already.
You would notice as the mantle has gone from like on the shoulder to like as a blanket. That's just what happens.
Pretty convenient.
And Faye is already asleep because he did not sleep enough the night before.
It's valid.
Fred stays up and is gonna write.
Just right.
Writing.
Okay.
And then is gonna sleep when, there's about 4 hours of the evening left.
Gotcha. Yeah, Pix is just vibing with you. At this point, like, there's a moment where, like, Pix is leaning on you. Very tiny, small Pix. And then she just kind of, like, eventually falls asleep on your shoulder or something. And then it becomes the morning. And as the morning happens, you were all awoken to the smell of frying eggs, frying ham steaks, and freshly baked bread. And yeah, it's up to y'all on what you would like to do. If you guys don't want to deal with any more of this inn, you guys can just be like, fuck it, we're going to the city. But that's up to y'all.
I think we should get
down
like some
cord
breakfast.
is stone cold munching.
What phase is the moon in? Just asking.
It is.
Moon is gone. Sun's up.
It is a waxing gibbous.
Oh, right.
Wait, what?
You have a fur problem.
Just
Or
asking.
squared.
Yeah,
Can we say that when I wake up and I step out, you'll notice that my eyebrows have grown back with the fury.
just yeah.
I think Derek would like hear Bong wake up, like start getting up himself. He just goes, eyebrows.
Look, I know I don't look my best in the morning, but you don't gotta.
Your eyebrows. The back.
Well, what do you know?
Oh. What the fuck? Ow.
Ancient Furbolg magic?
Aurora Borealis? Okay, that's how it is.
Furbolg magic. It's not that hard to pronounce. I'm speaking common, you fucker.
Yeah, what's your point?
Are y'all in the hallway upstairs?
Or are you
Yeah.
still in your room?
They've gotten up to get to the hallway.
Yeah.
You
Like,
see as
you're hearing that commotion in the hallway.
You see as Thay opens the door, looks down. Shit, I didn't put my shirt back on. Closes the door, puts shirt on.
As you hear Zara give like a wolf whistle as the door closes.
Good morning to you too, handsome.
the
Fern
Door
comes out.
slowly opens.
Fern comes out like,
What?
and then he just goes back into the room.
Zerg just puts like his like elbow on Bong's shoulder, just like, we're gonna have so much fun with them, aren't we? Just like
Oh,
harass
we're
him
having-
and everything.
We're
We gotta
having
have
quite
to.
the morning.
Oh, yes, we
now
are.
that
And then
now that the shirt is back on, the door opens. And Thay looks at Bong, goes, "Good morning for eyebrows."
Frybrows?
what's
What
going on
happened?
about fries?
No fries. Eyebrows. Furry
Oi.
eyebrows is what I meant to say.
Oh, honey, come here, come here. I'm gonna grab the thread
you
out
see what
of
I mean?
my pack and just start like going to town, plucking the brows and like cleaning them up.
Ow! Ow!
You look like you're about to say something you shouldn't. You look angry.
What?
Face.
I don't think you're a furbolg right now. You're a furrier bulg.
Yes, I mean, well, you're still missing, and then just like Fern is just like manhandling your face. You're still bald on the face. You just got eyebrows.
I don't control how much it grows, you know. So, can you, if you're gonna primp and preen me, can we do this after I've had coffee?
No.
No, I can't. You can't.
See, the coffee's a reward for being
It
good.
is a reward for being a good boy, but also it's bad image.
Oh, you're a good boy.
We're in a new town, and there's first impressions.
Oh, God. Have you seen those TikToks of people walking up to male cops and being like, "Who's a good boy? Give me a fist bump." You're a good boy. Name and badge number, Marshall 1313. It's just like,
What is?
good
Oh
boy.
my god.
What is everybody's reaction to Fern calling Bong a good boy?
Oh, Pix is
Tell
dying.
if that's racist or not.
Pix is fucking dying.
Why would
in
it be
the lantern.
racist? If he's being a good boy is a good boy.
Locking eyes with Faye, just...
Zarek
Well, look
is
at me
on
like
the
that. She hasn't called me that yet.
Zarek is on the floor laughing at this point. He's just gone with that comment.
We just woke up.
I don't need coffee anymore. I'm good.
Oh my goodness, you are such bad. Like, what is going on? Is this how your brows naturally look?
I don't know. It's been a minute since I've kind of forgotten how they actually feel on my
Did
face.
a caterpillar crawl on your face and take a shit? Or a dump?
Caterpillars... The animals don't take furry shits. That's not how the biology works.
Are you
How
sure
am
about
I
that?
supposed to know? I didn't go to school. Not that kind.
Aren't you from... Well, no, I'm the furbolg. I'm the one with the connection to nature and all that. But that's not how that fucking works.
I think of anybody, I have the most connection to nature.
Yes, so you
Besides
should
maybe
know
the
that
bear.
I can count on no hands the number of creatures that take furry shits.
This conversation is happening as, you know, coming
As
down.
We're
we're
walking
walking
down the
downstairs.
So, Corey,
Well, I'm sorry. I have amnesia.
Apparently.
Oh, right, I was gonna say, I forgot.
You ableist prick.
Corey,
You're calling me an ape just because of my furry eyebrows?
Police. Well, you.
Well,
You're
that's
next to me.
racist!
you're gonna make me shit myself.
I. Don't make me get the acid. Don't make me wax you.
You're
You're not being a very good boy right
That's
now.
a hate crime. No, I don't want
Are
to
they?
What does it matter if I'm being a good boy or not?
You don't get coffee if you're a bad boy. Bad boys don't get coffee.
Fern. Hey. If I
Fern
will,
is shouting.
Fern, can I offer something?
Mm.
You have 15 gold, like with your name on it, if you wax them. Just because I want to see it.
I will shit on everything you own and love.
I don't
So
love
nice
anything.
that
That's a problem. Barely done. Barely done.
No, Faye is actively dying laughing, and you say that, and I'm like, don't shit on me.
I don't have any more, very many mortal possessions, but you can shit in the bag of holding. That'll be funny.
I don't.
Ah!
I
Been
don't
there?
think Pac-Man would appreciate that very much.
It's on one eyebrow now.
Oh!
Deal the deal.
What is an unharmed attack deal? like a D6 or a?
Is
no.
this- yeah.
It's unarmed attack is a 1+ strength if you're not like a
It
monk.
is 1 damage.
I'm voluntarily taking another point of damage.
Oh, my
You
face
Yeah,
have
hurts.
Derek.
1 eyebrow.
First thing in the fucking morning, and I'm being assaulted.
Well, you don't. You look very strange with like naked face, but furry eyebrows.
For the eyebrow.
Well,
Would it be the left one or the right one?
the left.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, I think you look great when I drew them on, but you know, you might as well make it even.
Eyes locked with Fern as they slap the wax on. Don't do this.
Zach, just get
It's
the
already-
gold ready.
It's
Zach, you
already
get the
on
gold
the
ready.
eyebrow. You can't stop it now.
I mean, you could just
Wait.
prestidigitation it
Ferg,
off.
can I pull it? Can I pull it?
I could prestidigitate it off, but where's the fun in that?
I'm sorry, Bong. I tried.
Can I
do
Wait.
Dagger out, it's Eric. They started this. They better fucking well finish it.
But I pay for this shit.
Go on, Zarek. You do the honors. Your boyfriend would like it. Is that what you guys
I-
do at night?
Zarek is just like deadpan looking at Fern as he just yanks the
Eyes locked on Fern too.
just
Fucking Freya.
Oh, did you just? Yeah.
Listen, I just found out that I'm a fae. I have a quota to meet for causing problems on purpose.
And why am I the quarter pillar?
Easy target.
I mean, yeah, fair. I put my hand on like Bong's shoulder, like, listen, if it's not you, it's gonna be me. So
I'm out for a sec.
You can inflict 1,000 sufferings. It doesn't all have to be on one
Time out.
person.
time
I'm
out.
out for a sec. I look
Breathe.
at Discord because I noticed I had a message, and it's a message from Freya, and it's I actually almost shit myself laughing too much.
Oh my god. Oh.
Title of this episode is A Bear Shit in the Woods.
They do.
Oh goodness.
They did.
They did.
Yeah. Oh goodness. All right. You
By the way, the whole
guys-
time this conversation was going on, as y'all were coming down the stairs, if y'all ever look over at Corin, he was midway through eating an entire, like, whole cooked chicken, and now just has the chicken hanging out of his slightly open mouth with his head turned as he's thoroughly enthralled in whatever the fuck is happening.
Waxing.
Right.
Waxing a fur bulk.
You
love
got
and hate
eyebrows. You got eyebrows for all of 30 seconds.
I had eyebrows.
Well, I still will make good on the promise to find you a hair tonic, or at least attempt to find you a hair tonic.
I just.
Because it looks weird if you've got eyebrows and no fur on your face. You look like a naked mole rat.
Right, Zarek, pay up.
Yeah, give me the money.
Yep. I'll tell you, he hands 15 gold and just goes, pleasure doing business with you.
Yep.
Until next time,
Until next time.
let's go.
Oh goodness.
Listen, is that the only thing that
Again.
is that the only thing that Fern and Zarek are gonna be like friends upon? I'm all for it. Sorry, Simon.
I got a tax rebate on the money that they put down for their.
I'm gonna be down a few HP every single morning from the sheer amount of psychological damage these two are going to inflict on me.
Hey, 2 of that was physical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You
So
could have evasion.
as you guys, this is true. Actually,
It's
no.
true.
It
Dex
rounds
save.
up. So you know,
I know.
Dex save to dodge the fucking.
wax could have been. Only if you
It's a
weren't
fucking
making me
breakfast.
fucking shit myself.
Only Freya wasn't shitting themselves.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
When I reported to the guard that I took care of the wyverns, did they by chance pay me?
Oh yeah, yeah. I have to say, it was one of those things where, like, you guys would notice you guys come down that Durin is not there. And Corin, by the time that you would have actually, like, talked to somebody, you would have ended up finding out that the person that you were talking that, you know, was going to pay you for doing this job for them is Doran. And we'll say it was roughly around about 150 gold. Dealing with rabid animals, well, rabid drakes. It comes with a nice little bit of money.
Yeah.
But yes, so you guys sit down, everybody get your long rests in if you need them. Remember to get them in. I'm hoping that you leveled up your character.
Derek.
Yes,
I did.
you
We're all
I
14,
did.
right?
Yep.
Jawline.
Straight mouth.
Align.
So as you guys, get your food for the day, ham steaks, hash browns, all that
About
stuff.
15 eggs.
Yeah, about 15 eggs for you and the whole chicken. And Dandy looks at you and is just like,
I have money for it. As he says through a full mouth.
I know you do. I know. It's just... I don't have any chickens left.
Oh, I was about to ask for another.
I'm sorry, friend. I don't have a whole chicken prepped. That was... The one that you're eating was meant for a stew for tonight. I have to go kill another one of my chickens and pluck them.
Can I give you money for more chickens?
Just for me to get more chickens?
Well, I feel like I've been staying here a while, and at this point have probably eaten the majority of your chickens.
You have? I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind. That'd be real nice.
I'm gonna give her the 150 gold that I just got from the guard captain.
She's gonna look at you with like super wide eyes and be like, "This is... I don't need this amount to get a new flock."
Welcome to another character that has no idea the value of money. He's got a better idea than Walker, but not by much.
She's just gonna take 50 gold. She's gonna place that to the side. She's gonna be like, "The rest is yours."
Oh. Okay.
150 gold's a bit much to get a bunch of 50 gold's a bit much, but
I don't know how much chickens cost.
I can get a flock for about 1 gold.
Oh. Well then, yeah,
Yeah.
you can have your 50 then.
Now you have an
Yeah,
army of
flock
chickens.
chickens.
Now I won't need to worry about having to... I'd be able to get some more animals. That's all that matters.
Start up a chicken slush fund.
If you could get a turkey for tonight, that would be great. I love turkeys.
Turkey. Okay, I can see what I can do. But yeah, so you guys enjoy your breakfast and the like. It was taking like 1 piece, like 1 gold, 2 gold, depending on like how extravagant. Up to 5 gold for the like most extravagant breakfast, and the like. So.
I give them 5 gold. Is it each or total?
Each for like the one for like just a ham steak, an egg, and like some hash browns, and then it just gets, there's just more quantity from that point forward. So
Does anybody want my ham steak?
I do.
There you go. I'm gonna like slide it over to
I see Bond
Corin.
try to raise his hand for it now. Tear it in half and there you go.
Oh, good man.
Wow.
I don't really enjoy the taste of meat.
Neither do I, but I've had a strange hankering.
Shut
for
the
some
fuck up,
reason.
Bailey. I saw that look. I saw the mischievous twinkle in your eye.
yeah.
Bombastic Friday.
Criminally offensive.
Criminally offensive. Right,
All right. But yeah, so you guys enjoy your breakfast, and then you guys pack up, and I guess you guys are going into the city.
I need to
Me.
find a blacksmith
I know where that
or
is.
someone who's selling magical armor.
Why are you Skeletor?
I'm a big
Until
fan
we
of...
meet again. Because I
I'm a
wasn't
big-
saying that in character.
Right.
Oh, it's just vaguely in the same octave as they, so I was confused.
No, I need
Can
to
I say s-
find someone who can get me armor.
In relation to that, can I say that I got this armor here? That I
Sure.
finally saved up enough to get a good suit of armor?
Sure.
I can help you with that. I can show you where I got this.
Oh, perfect.
Alrighty. You guys make your way towards the walls. As you guys get closer, you notice as basically at like the main gate, you would see as there is a robed individual that seems to have their head, like their eyes covered, their ears covered. Just, they can't, it doesn't look like they can see or they can hear, but their hands are on the wall. And, as the line gets shorter and you guys get closer, you would notice as that person takes their hands off the wall and they point at somebody, like 2 people back in the line. And then 2 other guards come out and they grab them and, like, force them down onto the ground. And there's a whole bit of, like, an altercation happening.
Oh?
And then you would hear the person that has the eye covers and ear covers say, "Yep, take them to the interrogation room. They're part of the North."
I'm part of the North.
And then,
Oh, North.
so then you guys keep getting closer and closer. It doesn't happen again, thankfully. But as you guys get to the actual opening of the proper gate, a guard comes up to you and says, "Welcome to the city of Rylith. What's your business here? Are you fleeing from the war front or something along those lines?"
Stockpiling before heading further into it.
I work here.
I think I've seen you a couple times.
We are. Sorry, I'm not familiar with the geopolitical climate of Rylith.
We're part of the Nellis Empire.
Right. We are working for His Majesty.
We're working for... Yeah,
Gotcha.
we go by the birds.
Oh. Had a feeling you guys might be coming around soon. Yeah.
Mhm.
By all means, come on through.
We just dealt with an issue in the forest, sir.
That's why the white shit hasn't been spreading into the lands again.
That's good to hear. I'm glad we fixed that.
Alright, well, come on, let's get you in.
Yes, there was a joke. Yes, I avoided it.
Me too! High five!
Someone's gonna need to send a message to me because I missed it. It's fine.
The white
Wait,
shit.
stop
Yeah, the white shit.
spreading.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Amon spread her white stuff.
Hey, check your message.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Yep, there it is.
Alrighty. And so you guys get escorted in.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Isn't that just a normal thing of plate armor?
But better.
How is it better?
It has a higher AC.
I thought plate had 18 AC.
17.
I need to look at this now.
I mean, I could be wrong. I don't think I am.
Plate armor, AC 18.
Yep.
Oh,
If your
wow.
strength is lower than 15, reduce your speed by 10 feet.
Well, this is neat.
Alrighty. So you guys make it into the city. As you get closer to the walls, if any of you brush up against it, anybody that touches it would hear the sounds of whispering. And then from there, you would hear slight words kind of pop out of just, break down the wall, break down the wall. They're coming, it's them, break it! And then, as you would get away from the wall, you'd continue to walk past, and the whispers would stop.
I'm going back to the wall.
You go back, you put your hand back up on the wall. You start hearing more whispering, lots of unintelligible words. Every once in a while, you'll hear green robes, red hair, brown eyes, blue cloak. Just it's giving descriptors and things like that. And then another bit of frantic, we've got to get in, we got to get in, we got to get in. Just very frantic and the like. And then take off your hand, you no longer hear it.
I think I know what the wall is doing. Reading the thoughts of the people lined up outside and portraying them to anyone who touches the wall.
The guard will kind of look at you and be like, well, isn't that interesting? Yes, that is exactly what the wall does.
That's a weird wall.
Walls don't usually do that.
Makes sense as to why the city would be so safe then, because you can guarantee you can catch anyone who's trying to get in that shouldn't be in.
Exactly. This city is one of the oldest cities on the planet still standing. And the city is only about half as old as the tower.
I've heard you have an excellent library here from His Majesty.
That is correct. It's over there in the Sky Vault.
After we fix get Faye some armor and a shield, I'd love to pay a visit to it, unless there's something that you need us to do.
I don't particularly. Maybe one of the city council members might be able to get you pointed in a direction. There's also a Adventurers Guild if you guys are looking for any work in the city. I know the bathhouse has been having some issues with something. I don't know. It's none of my business. I'm just a gate guard.
All right. Well, we'll keep all that in mind. Thank you.
Well, be safe and I don't know. Stay away from the plaza of broken promises. You don't want to be there, and don't make any deals there. For the love of everything you have in your body, please don't make deals in the plaza of broken promises.
Why?
You said it. Now I have to go look at it, because that's very intriguing.
We can go check it out, but no deals.
Go look. Don't make deals, and if somebody is disemboweling somebody else, it's part of the whole thing of the plaza. It's fine.
What?
Okay. So the plaza is a spot that is broken. It's a large marble slab. It's got large cracks in it. Some say it was because there was a deal made there, and the deal was broken, and from the power of the deal, broke the marble slab, and now there people can duel each other and kill each other, but they won't die. People can make promises and oaths there, giving themselves great power, dependent on, who they're making deals with. But if you break it, then you're probably not going to live.
So it's a devil contract place.
Could be. Some say that the original deal was from a devil. Some say it was from a fae. Whole lot of that shite that is. But It could be devil, could be demon, could be fae, could be anything.
Fade quotations.
I haven't seen any, and I work as a city guard. I see thousands of people a day.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm a fae.
You don't look fae.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't introduce ourselves like that.
Yeah,
But
probably
it's
not.
fun.
Is it?
I apologize.
It's alright, just...
Say
Like I-
something that you've seen a fae before. And also, I have a pixie on my
That's true.
shoulder.
He's just looking at looking at pics, just like,
Are you actually there? The fuck?
I promise you're not tripping on hallucinogenics.
I haven't had any in a couple days.
What?
That's pigs.
I thought the guard said that. I was so
Thanks.
confused.
Yeah, I was like, they allow you to do that in the guard.
I was like, what the fuck?
On your
I
days
won't
off, I'm
tell
sure.
if you won't tell.
I'm telling.
Hey, yeah,
It's
this
fine.
guard
Don't,
is...
just don't freak out the poor guard.
You're
Alright.
stone cold sober. You're
Pick-
seeing what you're supposed to be seeing.
Yeah, the guard's just like... Huh. I guess I can add that to the list of things I've seen. Wait a
You
second.
have a wonderful day. Thank you for the warnings.
Yeah, just... Wait, so could people make deals? Are you able to grant wishes? Anyway...
I'm not entirely sure about that, but bye! Before you come up with any questions, I could probably throw me into an existential crisis.
Bye. You guys
We'll
are
see you
walking
now,
away.
Mr. Guardsman.
Okay,
You
what?
John
Bye.
Guard.
Alrighty.
Is being a fae a bad thing?
Not necessarily a bad thing, but not something you should broadcast.
People broadcast at their elves.
Fae and elf are two different sides of the same coin. Elves are less powerful. Fae have access
Strong?
to...
More common, I'd say.
Well, they also can't make deals like Fae can, and... all
Really
that
think
stuff.
that I can make those kinds of deals just willy-nilly.
Points at Mantle. It came from somewhere.
I know it's your... You're different. You're special.
Thank you, dear.
But you know what I'm saying? I don't think I can make those kinds of deals. I'm not that strong. Nor do I have power to give out for
I
it
mean-
willy-nilly.
But that's what I mean. You might not be able to make the deals, but people might not believe that.
They're gonna bug you for it anyways because they make assumptions because they're uneducated.
True.
Ah, so they're racist.
Most people are in some way, shape, or another.
For the lack of a better term, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
I mean, when I was a tiefling, people ran and screamed away from me, so...
Why? You were so pretty.
What are you swinging your halberd at them?
Thank you. No. The halberd was usually in a pocket dimension.
Was it the spooky eyes?
I think it was the spooky eyes.
Definitely spooky eyes.
Spooky
As I
eyes.
say, I didn't look at... I on purposely did not look at you for the first, 4 days I knew you. Because of the spooky eyes.
Did you ever see this one, Pix?
Not gonna lie, I don't look people in the eyes very often.
That's fair. This one was very spooky, that's why I wore an eye patch. It looked like a void.
What?
Seeing eye. Like
Yeah,
what I
my
have.
seeing eye looked like a void. Yeah.
Fucking eyeball.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not get introduced to my third eye? I wasn't joking about that.
I forgot you had that.
Profit.
Holy fuck.
They're able to see people's vibes.
Don't look at me.
What does mine say?
What does Bond
Dumbass.
say?
Just the words "dumbass" in an ethereal writing. No.
Well, it does
A
say in
riot
ethereal here, pure of heart, dumb of ass.
Even my people have that one.
So as you look at Bong, their aura is a very relaxing shade of purple and blue, and it's very like it's got a gradient to it.
Bong, are you on drugs?
No.
I don't
Insight.
believe Bong.
I don't believe Bong.
Is Bong
Insight.
Is Bong
You just hear Zer,
chronically
you just hear Zer
smoking
go,
pot?
"You're not?"
Bong does not get high off of his own supply.
I'm sorry.
No,
Maybe
he
I
needs
do
a spare
believe
stash.
Bong.
I'm unfamiliar with this term. What is drugs?
Don't worry about it.
Things that make you very happy.
Oh, could we give him one of those weird little seeds?
No.
Holy
No.
joy.
No.
Could we give
No,
me
no, no,
one
no,
of
no,
those
no,
weird
no.
little seeds?
No.
I can't
No.
take good berries.
Last
the
time we
same
gave
way.
you one of those weird little seeds, you turned a kid into a dolphin.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
maybe we don't do that.
No, I
No.
didn't like it,
don't
but I
know
didn't
what
know until
dolphin
after
is.
the fact. So
I personally don't need drugs.
Sorry, I
I'm
didn't
just high
mean
on
to
life.
hurt you. Well, you are certainly high on something. You're very relaxed. Oh, was that
That's
why
a-
you like Zarek?
Huh?
What?
I mean, he does seem to be
from
good with his
your-
hands.
Anyways, where's this blacksmith we're supposed to be going to?
Yes.
Corin's been kind of leading you through the city. You
Corin's
guys,
vibe. Sorry.
as you guys go further into the city, you would notice the buildings closest to the walls are like single-story buildings, and they slowly build up towards getting taller and taller. The first little courtyard area, or the first little like square area you come across, is this large marble square, cracks throughout the entirety of it. There you see what seems to be a group of people surrounding two people that seem to be fighting as you hear the sounds of clashing metal. Off to the side you see as there's a wizard talking to somebody else, and they seem to be shaking hands, making deals. Things are happening here. It looks like this place is very much in the essence of binding, bringing people
The
together.
square of broken promises.
Mm-hmm.
This is the place he told us not to make any deals
Make no promises here.
or deals.
There you guys would see as people with the passive perception, if it is over 20, you would notice as there is a very tall, handsome looking humanoid person with a
Careful.
sorry Whoop, not that.
Lives, all mortal lives.
Devil. Get a motherfucking devil.
Expire. Souls go to
I still love that they gave him the Disney villain treatment where he was singing his own fucking song.
It's great. It's my favorite fight for that exact reason.
So you would
Like,
notice
that should not be an optional area.
So you notice as this large tiger person is talking to a couple people, and their hands seem to be swapped. So right hand on the left arm, left hand on the right arm. And they are talking and conversing and the like. And Fern, as you kind of look at them and take a gander, they kind of like your two eyes kind of meet for a second, and he smiles and kind of nods, and then continues back on to their conversation.
I'm gonna give him a
Think
little
back where
wave.
it came from. Or so help me. So help me.
What's the vibe with my C and I?
Oh, his aura is,
Bad.
it is very dark, like a deep blood red flame,
Bad.
just all around him.
Was he
He's a-
checking me out, or am I reading into things?
I think you're reading into things. I also don't. Do I know? Would I recognize what that is?
You can give me a history check or Arcana.
I don't like how he smells.
History or Arcana? Which one? I didn't do my proficiencies. Hold up.
They will.
Arcana.
Listen, it is as it is. So you
Investigation and
just
religion.
one will tell you a little bit more information one way. The other one will tell you a little bit more of a clinical information. So
We'll do Arcana.
Ooh.
yeah. So you know this thing as being a Rakshasa.
Yeah. Bad.
They
What a
are.
very nice aura.
No.
It's like a nice full bodied red.
No.
A full body
Merlot.
red.
They're not good.
Smiled at me. Can't be that bad.
I would stay away from it.
Let's
Stay
see,
away from
he
it.
smells of sulfur,
Sulfur and
rotten
brimstone?
eggs. Yeah.
That's a devil.
Is he looking at any one of us specifically, or has he looked at all of us at one point?
He's taken a look at each one of you at one point.
I
People with
want to
higher.
try to make eye contact when I perceived him.
Oh yeah, he would have made eye contact. If you made
Snarl.
eye contact, he would make eye contact. If you snarl, he's just gonna kind of like raise an eyebrow and continue on with his conversation.
So it's a devil that this place is funded by.
Well, I'm not sure entirely. Because it's possible that it's a devil that caused this, but it seems to be more than just that now.
And promises reminds me of home.
Exactly.
I don't think there's anybody quite as vengeful as Faye on broken promises.
No.
Oh shoot, I'm probably bound by my word. I guess I really do have to find you a hair tonic now, don't I, Bong?
That would be greatly appreciated.
Let's get out of here before people start trying to swindle
Yes,
us.
let's go.
You guys
Keep a close hand on your pockets.
You guys keep walking forward. You guys do end up walking past the Rakshasa, because they seem to be on the edges of this square.
Good for him.
Why the fuck do you say these things?
Fuck him, I'm out. I don't care. Listen, I had a paladin that had one of those trapped in his greatsword. I don't fuck with those things anymore.
That's valid. So as you guys make it past, you guys get farther in, and the buildings get taller and taller up until roughly around 4 stories. And then you guys are at the base of the tower, and here around the entire tower itself is the Spiral Market. This place is just a whole bunch of tents and stalls. Some of the buildings on the outside edge are proper stores. Here you can find all manner of items, between cursed relics, tomes, mat fragments, armor items, whole lot of things.
Armor and a shield.
Alrighty, so you end up walking to what seems to be this stall that's closer to the base of the tower. This is where Corin got their armor. Corin, you know the shopkeep as Ember. They are a drow specifically, and she is you know, she's got her supply of goods. You know, Amber's Maid is the little stall's name. And,
Yeah. That's her name of Amber.
Corin, welcome back.
Hi,
Your
Amber.
armor's already fucked up.
Well, I had to fight some wyverns.
Is he currently eating and drinking?
Yep.
Alright, well, you know the deal. Put it down and I'll fix it.
Thank you.
I see that you brought some friends.
Yes.
Who's buying what and the like?
I need some plate armor and a shield if possible.
I definitely have a shield. Plate. We're working on it. I also have some magical shields if you are interested.
Depends.
Well, it's a shield of missile snare, so you just kind of pop it up and magnetly, you know, like it arrows and the like, it'll absorb and, you know, go after you rather than somebody else as long as you're within a certain amount of range of the arrow. If it, you know, comes within path, it's like a magnet, it just goes straight to the shield. So, you know, the like. Also have some half plate. We do have half plate in stock. Also have, just give me a second. And she's gonna kind of like pull out her little binder. She's like, you got half plate that's +1. Quote unquote, just like better, you know. +1 half plate. She also has what seems to be +2 Pride Silk clothing. And, you know, the shield of missile snare, a regular shield, bracers of protection.
I have the +1 transforming armor still.
Gotcha. But yeah, so.
How long will it take you to get some plate?
Full plate? Probably about a day and a half.
Do you all think we'll be here for a day and a half?
We can be if that's what you really want.
Yeah, no problem.
I feel
I
like
have
where we
no
all better.
problems.
Still need to meander
Hanging
for
out.
supplies.
Yes, true. We do have to restock so we can get to places, and
Mm-hmm.
I
Figure out
have
next move and everything.
business I have to attend to. Well, I
You
should
wanted to
attend
check out the library.
and other thing. That's more of a personal matter, though.
Of course. Well, the plate armor, how much is that for?
Give me a second. And she's gonna be like, do you want... Well, if you're buying our next plate armor, we can always also have it enchanted. So if there's anything that you're looking for, or any ideas that you might have, let me know now.
That
Enchantment.
would be wonderful, actually.
Can you make it change colors?
I mean, we certainly can.
Not
At will.
mine.
What?
Not for mine.
Okay, sure.
You don't want to be Carmel dancing.
No.
Put the RGB.
I just think it would be nice to wear a different color every now and then.
I would like something a little more combat ready than color changing.
Oh, yeah, I was talking for me, friend.
Oh, yes.
So full plate is a bit pricey. It's about 1,500.
That's fine.
And if you would like some type of enchantment, something to make you harder to hit, that is another 1,000. Or if you would rather have it just be something that you could, you know, attune to in a fashion that would allow you to take on and off the armor at literally just a thought. It's about 500 gold.
That could be nice.
Fun thing is, if you're within 30 feet of it and you want it to come to you, it will. Magically. It
Does that work
hurts.
if it's
It
in a
doesn't
bag
just-
of holding?
That
No.
sounds so convenient.
Damn.
Bag of holding
It doesn't.
is, you know, extra dimensional space. It doesn't work like that.
Mhm.
Once you go in there, it could be thousands of feet away from you.
Does it fly to you or does it appear to you?
Oh, it flies. We have had some weird testing bugs in the past. One time a bird got stuck in there as
no.
the armor flew to the person, and then they had a bird in their armor, and Papa was not very happy about that. It was hilarious, though.
I was going to ask, what if something's in between you and the armor?
I hope you have strong bones.
I
I'll
don't
take it.
think that's a good idea.
Most of the time,
Okay,
things
per-
aren't in between. So, and
I was thinking
or
purposefully.
or if they're small, then you know, they'll probably just kind of go into one of the spots that's a little bit more loose. Ideally,
But you use it to put the armor on somebody else.
I mean, possibly it might just be a bit of tweaking some enchantments. Mima's the one that does that for us, so just ask her. Probably end up increasing the price just a little bit.
I think I do like the idea of that. Specifically just the taking on and off. But I think that making myself a little harder to hit would be better.
I mean, we can do more than one enchantment on a piece of armor.
Can you do both?
If you have the gold for it, we can do anything you need.
So 1,500 for the plate, 1,000 for the one enchantment, and 500. So 3,000 in total.
3,000 in total. We can do higher levels of protection, but it does take exponentially longer to do the enchantments. And more gold. So 1,000 then goes to 2,000 extra.
So 3,000 for the next one up.
Yes.
And then I'm assuming 6,000 for the final one, if possible.
It's
That one's a little tricky.
times 3.
Oh, a lot more.
Exponentially.
Got it. So it would be 5,000 for that. How much for the for a shield? Just a regular shield.
Just a regular shield, 25 gold.
Can you put an enchantment on a shield just to make it harder to hit?
I would say yes normally. But it is only Mima that does the enchantments, and she is very old, so if you're getting plate armor with enchantments,
Got it.
it's gonna take a long time to get just those two. You're gonna be here for about a week or so.
I don't think we have that time.
We could get you...
Just a regular shield and the...
If you want an expedited process, we could, you know, extra 100 gold, we can grab another enchanter.
So if we're adding that to the shield and the plate, just the first level of it to the shield and the plate.
The shield and the plate. Okay, do you still
Yeah.
want the... You can call the armor to you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, first level is, you know, as I said before, 1,000. So
So that would be about 1,000, 4,025 plus the extra 100, so say 4,200 as a bit of a tip as well.
1,200. Yes. What was it? Sorry.
The math went out to 4,120 or 4,000 and 4,125.
Gotcha.
Um,
That should be okay. I don't see why it wouldn't, as long as you have the gold. We do prefer that you pay half up front and half later. You can also, by all means, pay completely up front. Or, you know, we can set up some type of installment plan. I don't exactly know your financial situation, but
I'm perfectly fine. What were you going to say, Corin?
could we potentially make this a group order?
of course, I mean,
It would
sure.
just probably make it easier on y'all's end with the. Yeah. I just wanted to add the detail.
So that's 1,000 gold.
Yes.
So 5,200 total for the group
I'm really
order.
bad at math. Just tell me what I need to get 1,000 and I hand that to Faye.
There's his 1,000. Does anybody else need anything?
I'll just hear.
I think it would be okay.
All right. So here's his 1,000,
Alrighty.
and then I take off the backpack of holding. Do you have somewhere I can put it? The gold.
Oh, yes.
'Cause that's a lot of gold to just lay out on the table.
It is. Just give me a second. And she's gonna turn around and she pulls out this very ornate looking box, opens it, says, please, whatever you do, do not drop your bag of holding on top of this thing. Otherwise, we are all dead.
Moves the bag off to the side.
Thank you. It is another extra dimensional space.
Got it. It kind of lays it down, and then I start pulling out gold, and we count it as we dump it in, and I just pay the full 4,200, so the 5,200 with his gold. How much is plat?
Plat is 100 gold.
Okay, I'll keep the plat then. We'll just do the 4,200 out of that, and then his.
Gotcha. Alrighty, certainly. As she is counting and like making sure everything's there, she's going to then look at you all and be like, "All right, expedited process. Everything should be done within the next 2 days. So just stick around for the 2 days. At max, maybe 3."
Sounds good. And I have one more question for you. Do you know someone who's interested in buying magical things?
Depends
Because I
on the
have a
magical
ring
thing.
and a pair of gauntlets that no longer benefit me.
Gauntlets?
They wouldn't benefit you either, buddy. Unfortunately.
I was never curious.
I mean, as she looks back towards the tower, the Skyward Vault is always willing to buy magical items and artifacts. I am
I
also
think they would definitely be interested in the ring.
I'm also able to, I mean, with our last transaction, I also am able to buy them.
That is true. The ring.
I've actually never been. I would like to go to the vault.
We can definitely go to the vault, but I will kind of explain what I've got. These gauntlets we found after a fight. They don't do anything for me anymore
I didn't mean to fucking click that.
because I had some changes that have happened, but they help people who know the Eldritch Blast spell.
Oh, warlocks.
Yes. I hope
I-
those people lets them use the spell more.
Oh, that is very rare indeed.
With the added caveat of if you miss horribly, mind you, if it's a horrible miss, you end up taking some damage yourself.
All right. Well, if that is the case, I try not to buy items that have backlashes on people.
Take them to the vault.
Vault will definitely take them. Anything that has any way of harming somebody, they tend to confiscate those items anyway. But if you go there with intentions to sell, they will buy it from you rather than just confiscating it.
Perfect. Because I do. The ring, however, is very interesting. Because it was a gift from a very powerful being.
All right. I can put on my legend lore glasses if you'd rather me do that rather than tell me what it does, but
I didn't know you had that, so let's do that. And I can show you the ring.
All right. And she's gonna reach down into her pocket, pull out these very, they look like the super old-timey, like, super small lens glasses. She puts those on. Alrighty. What is this item? What are we talking about?
The Ring of the Sky Matron. It's the one that gives you +1 to your +1 spell slot for pact magic.
Gotcha. It's like,
Has no benefit for me anymore because it's pact magic and we don't have a warlock.
oh, goodness.
I'm not sure I know what a warlock is.
That right there is very interesting. How would you feel about 1,000 gold?
We can. If I go in there into the vault with this, they won't try to confiscate the ring, right? Because it doesn't have any backlash to it.
They shouldn't.
Just the gauntlets that I'll have to sell. I would like to see what they offer for it.
I can tell you one thing, I can't outbid them if you're trying to do a bid war between us, but you do have a confirmed at least 1,000 gold.
You know, adventurers, and we're constantly looking for whatever we can get, so.
How about this? 1,000 gold, and if anything were to go wrong with the armor and enchantments, you can bring it back here and we will fix it for free.
Well, that's very nice of you.
A warranty's pretty neat.
Warranty is good.
For as long as you are alive and using him.
Are you
And a 20%
sure you want it to be
discount.
that long?
Don't
You're
look a gift
human.
horse in the mouth, you stupid idiot.
You're human. You don't live that long, friend. I've lived long enough to see, unfortunately, too many people die already.
You know, I'll take that deal. We'll take that. We'll take that lifelong warranty on the armor and shield.
As long as
With the
my
1,000.
family is still alive, and you are still
Mhm.
alive, we can fix it for you.
Sounds good.
Promises?
Yes, but I'm not going to the square or the fucking broken promise
Yeah,
square.
where is this?
No, I'm not
where is
going
the
to
store
that
located
square.
Oh,
again?
no.
I just wanted to make
I'm
sure.
very sorry. No, that's not what I meant. I like pinky promises.
I mean, yes, but I'm not going to pinky promise you.
Oh, I know, I just meant him.
I mean, that's fair if you would like.
By proxy.
Sure.
Can I try
Transitive
and
property.
surreptitiously like grab Fern's hand to Thay's hand while they're doing their little thing?
Sure, make a sleight of hand.
Is that allowed?
Sure. You can certainly try and give a sleight of hand. This drow woman is looking at you guys very confused.
So
Yeah.
does that apply my bound by words?
No, because it's not with you physically.
Aw, damn it.
Oh.
I was hoping by transitive property.
No.
That's why I was like, whoa!
I said transitive property. That's what the fucking term
It
is
is.
called.
Yeah.
I know. I'm being
I know I'm fucking with you.
What did they say?
But yes, 1,000 gold and lifetime warranty.
All right then. Sounds like we've got a deal. And she's gonna take out 10 platinum, place them down for
Yay.
you.
I no longer have the ring.
All right then. Yes. Is there something that you'd like to buy?
Oh no, this is above the table talk.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I'm talking like Fern. What season is it?
It's spring.
Okay. Noted.
is that gonna be your thing? Is what season is it to me? It's like what phase is the moon?
Yeah, because those are kind of problems for the both of us now.
Yeah, just a bit.
Question.
Yes.
I have a couple things off of our last endeavor that I have absolutely no clue what they do, and I would like you to tell me what they do with those fancy glasses of yours.
Certainly.
I pull out Amon's wraps.
Oh, in character,
Her wraps, gloves, and staff. The staff comes out last.
Okay. So with the wraps, I gotta look at these items again. 1 second.
I don't have identify anymore, so I can't do it.
All right. So the gloves, or the wraps, the fabric wraps and whatnot, they are +1. They're just like +1 wraps essentially. They give you a +1 for your AC. They also give you a +1 for to hits, as long as you were using quarterstaff and like simple weapons.
I immediately put those against Zarek's chest. Here you go, jawline.
Since they were made by someone known as
Thanks.
the Spore Queen, I don't know. It's weird. These things sometimes give names to the creatures.
Yeah, that would be who we got them off of. That was a main problem off of, or that person was a main problem in the forest outside here with all the fungus.
There was a forest with fungus.
Oh, the forest of Jura? It was overrun by a fungus that was very bad, and we've now dealt with
Fungus
that.
among us.
Well, I mean, sounds like it was a problem. Well, sounds like you
That
were the
was-
solution.
Mm-hmm.
Strange.
It's gone now, right?
Oh yes, it's gone.
Yes, we dealt
Okay.
with it.
In fact, all three of these items that I'm asking you to look at are from her.
The so that was the wraps and whatnot. The gloves. They are. No, that would be the gloves that were that. The wraps
Yeah.
Oh, the
themselves.
gloves were that?
Yeah, yeah. So the wraps themselves were like her, her hardened mycelium, essentially. Yeah. They are a symbiotic. They are, and you know, she's like, it looks like this is something known as symbiotic armor. A little bit better than like studded leather. Roughly second level of enchantment for protection. And it forms to the wearer's body like that's what it says.
Eddie, we are in D&D now.
It's not sentient, it's just like a extension. And then
Well, that's
the staff.
concerning. And the staff?
The staff says it's the spine and skull of a goblin by the name of Gobtrissimo.
Ooh.
That's not concerning.
Ugh.
It increases the person's ability of casting spells. It's a spell focus for sure. And it says it whispers and can speak. Looks like it's pretty sturdy.
A sentient thing?
To an extent. Here, let me, and she's gonna pick it up and kind of just like close her eyes for a second. And she's gonna put it back down and she's gonna be like, it's sentient. Doesn't want to be, but it's sentient.
Oh. That's horrible.
Should we destroy it maybe and put the poor thing out of its misery?
You could, but that's up to
Remove
you.
curse might work as well.
It's not cursed.
Whatever sentience it has might be a curse.
It's not what the glasses say, but it might feel that way.
Oh, that's horrible.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
So we'll have to figure out what to do with that. Do you think the symbiotic armor would be something that the Vault would be interested in?
Doesn't hurt anybody, but they're not going to say no to something new to study.
I don't want to give the staff.
And don't. It's also not hurting anybody.
Okay.
I'm not sure if any of you are comfortable with wearing symbiotic armor, but
You can't take it off, can you? Also, it's just kind of ugly.
I mean, maybe you can, maybe you can't. It's listen.
Something as nice our armor is. I
It's
wouldn't be caught dead in that.
Fungus, anyways, and that makes me a bit nervous. So
That shade of green on my skin tone would be tragic.
Doesn't have to be green.
it's fungus.
It is fungus, and I think I've had enough mushrooms.
I
for
think
the
we've
rest
had
of my
enough
life.
fungus. Yes.
There's already enough fungus on
Right.
this.
Well,
All right.
thank you. I'll see you
Certainly.
in 2 days. I'll check in, and then
2 to 3 days.
I'll check in 2, and then if it's not done, I'll be back the next day.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. To the Vault.
To the vault.
Just
And
keep
the
following
library.
the spiral.
The library is also that way, right?
Oh, it's the same.
Oh, perfect.
The first 4 floors are open to the public. Everything past that, you need to have permission or be one of the descendants of the bloodlines, or technically you're able to buy an extra dimensional space in there. But that's a whole nother aspect.
Holy shit.
Interesting. All right. Well, have a wonderful day. I'll see you in a couple days.
Certainly. Alright.
Alright.
Name once more, just double checking. They, right? They.
Day.
They.
Yes.
Corin. Okay. And she just writes it down. She takes off the glasses as like she turns around and like kind of gets jump scared for a second, and takes off the glasses and like puts it away in her pocket.
What was that out? You were right.
Magic items, walls of text, just wha 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 wha.
Ah, apologies. I can imagine that might not be.
Where does one find a pair of glasses like that?
Oh, this was passed down in my family for many generations.
An heirloom.
Got it.
Yes.
A vault, they might have something.
Or know how to make something like that.
If you ask the right person in there, or if you're able to figure out how to get to that section of the Forbidden Archives.
Oh, I'm sure we could figure that out.
I'm very convincing.
We're also very handy.
I didn't hear any of that. So,
No, you didn't.
Not in a... No, that was... Not, I didn't mean it like that. I meant as in, like, we're good at doing
Helpful.
things. Yes.
Money
Right.
can be exchanged for goods and services.
Money can be exchanged for goods and services, stuff that I supply.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I just be
We
safe.
have an adventuring service.
Yes, 100%.
I did not mean anything bad. I'm sorry.
Sure, 100%.
Well,
don't
we
believe
can.
me,
I can
that's
speak
fine.
for. We can only speak for ourselves.
Gotcha.
You don't believe me. That's fine.
Which does bring on to Bong. You would notice as she's like tapping in some type of code. Very what you're able to tell from this this little bit of like thieves' cant is it seems like she's trying to like get somebody to like come over and just end this conversation because now she feels like she's very uncomfortable.
Faye's already walking away. He's like, you don't believe me. That's fine. And he walks away.
See you in a couple
nice to-
days.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
A good one. And
We'll see you
best
in a
of luck
couple
with
of
the
days. I
business.
promise we're an above the table bunch.
All right.
And as we're exiting the door, I'm gonna rap out that familiar tune. Just kind of like a hey, see you later, but also
If you're in town, you should check out the general manager of Rethel. If you're gonna be here longer than a week.
will do. Wink. Out.
Alrighty.
Bam,
So you guys make your way towards the Skyward Vault. As you guys are continuing in this spiral of market stands and every once in a while like proper made buildings that have, you know, different levels of different shops and the like, you get closer and closer and finally you're at the base. You're at the base of the tower with a large door, ornate and gilded in gold and platinum, and the words and the runes etched in the door in a very elegant, very old language.
I can't read every language anymore.
If anybody knows Primordial, you'd be want to know what it says.
I was gonna ask, what languages does they know?
Actually,
I never did his background or anything.
no primordial.
You actually know Primordial?
Oh wait.
All right. It's essentially just like this door will only open for as long as somebody is willing to keep this place alive. It is the mouth to a vault that is alive and brimming with horrors unknown deep inside.
That's not creepy.
You guys open up the door and go in?
Yeah.
Why not?
As you guys enter, outside it was a very sunny day. If you're in the sun, you would feel that heat where, you know, it's like 72 degrees, but if you're standing out in it for too long, you start feeling like it's 112 and it is awful.
It's really hot. I'm
But
very used to it being cold.
as you walk in to here, it is a very nice, chilly, like 65 degrees to 62 degrees. And there's just a small bit of like airflow throughout the entire place. In here, give me 1 second. I do have a map for this. Where
Also, make sure you put those gloves in Jimmy's inventory.
I will do so at the end of the session.
Yeah. They're gloves that give you +1 AC and +1 to your attack and damage with quarterstaffs and unarmed strikes.
I told you how much I love you.
Alrighty. Where...
No, but
Like
we
I know
heard live.
Fern has Slay and everything like that, but this is Jimmy's the Bailey.
Whoa.
Hello, darkness,
Giant map.
my old friend.
It is.
Big
Well,
map.
it's only a big map because it's like multiple levels on one map.
Oh,
Yeah. Sorry.
I see. I see, I see, I see.
I see,
My
I
day.
see, I see.
I see, I do.
Yes, you do.
Yes,
it,
I
bro.
do. Innit? It's a fucking
Tuesday.
issue there, innit? It's fucking Tuesday, innit?
Fucking
I have dark
Tuesday.
vision.
Yes, you do.
Hmm?
Doesn't that
So do
suck?
I.
What?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm trying to get everybody in there. Give me
Okay.
a second. Thank
Hey.
you.
I don't
Oh.
have dark vision.
No, you
Well,
don't.
also
You're
dark
fucked.
vision.
Heh.
Owl.
Gore's there.
Mm-hmm.
Walk in.
Give a second. Thank you.
I assume the ceilings are tall enough.
Absolutely. This place, you walk in and it, like, you can hear the stretching of the building, like, as it gets taller for you. The wood
Amazing.
creaks and the like.
I'm getting a vague sense of deja vu.
Is it?
Did I have a character that got distracted by a door that grew to his size? Oh my god, it was Golgarish.
Alrighty. As you guys come in, you see as there's an owl sitting at one of the two desks.
Who?
The owl. Anyway, and they look up and they say, "Welcome to the Skyward Vault. What can I do for you today, or are you just here to look at some books?"
Well, there were a couple things.
Yes.
We wanted to check out the library. And also, I have a couple magic items I wanted to sell.
Alright, for the item sales and the like, you're gonna have to make it up to the 4th floor. There is some wizardly folk. They should be able to help you with everything that you need.
Got it.
When it comes down to selling items. Now, what are you looking for book-wise? I can tell you whether or not it is in the restricted section or if it is not. So just let me
Fine.
know. Oh, we also have private studies upstairs.
I would appreciate the private study. I'm looking for information on the Feywild, specifically the two Fey known as Ioun and Dracus.
Alright, so on the 2nd floor, there is a small hallway. The moment that you go up the stairs, it's going to be in that section, but you're going to need to scroll the little wheel and the books will come at you really fast. You gotta be very safe and meticulous when looking, because they will just go right past you, okay?
Understood.
Alright,
We'll keep a keen eye out.
good.
And you have books on all three of those subjects, correct?
We have books on everything in this place, my dear.
Okay, and it's not in there. I'm just trying to cover up all my traces. It's not in the restricted area, correct?
Shouldn't be. It's just, I mean, we've got children's stories about, you know, the two of them. Keep kids out the woods and the like. Are you looking for something a little bit more?
Substantial than that. I've heard the stories. I need a little bit more information than just children's stories and riddles.
Alright. Look there first. If you can't find anything, come back to me and I can introduce you to somebody that might be able to go farther into the library to help you out with finding slightly more restricted information.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. Have a lovely day, and please don't fall into the bookshelves. We might not ever find you again.
I'm assuming that's happened before.
Yes, if you see a frog person, like their hand sticking out, please grab onto them and pull them out of the bookshelf.
I'll keep an eye out.
Do you know what
yeah.
section he was in? They, she?
Last time we saw them in the arcane study of enchantments, but somebody also recently saw the hand peering out of, and the owl person's gonna kind of lean in and be like, out of the smuttier section of the books.
Okay.
Keep a
That would be
close
quite
eye
a
out for
surprise.
that.
Oh yes. Oh, and there are some books that you can dive into. You will know because you will hear and smell the setting that you're reading.
I don't want to ask what type of book.
That's the only question I
that
have
in
is, can
the-
we get back
The look
out?
on your face, I think I know exactly what type of book it is.
Have
I
you
hope we
read
find
these
them in the
books
enchantment
before?
section.
I have spent many, many hours in this place. I am so lucky I get to work here now.
Gonna slide over a piece of paper. Any recommendations you have, I would definitely appreciate.
Give me a half hour and I will have any and all of them written down for you.
You are my new favorite person.
Are these things I'm going to have to read so I know what to do?
Huh?
Even without the
You're
eyebrows,
here!
Bong
I
is.
forgot! Hey, it is canon that Fern enjoys a very saucy book.
This is true. Alrighty.
I mean, you're welcome to read it with me.
Yeah, read.
You can't
Right.
Hey,
Should we
Xanac,
go
I
look at
wonder
our
if they have
books?
hair tonics here.
Let's go. Yeah, let's
Oh,
find
we
out.
definitely have recipes. It's inside alchemy. You wanna go to the alchemy section. It is fourth bookshelf on the left, and then roughly about 4 clicks in on the dial.
Clicks on the dial, you said?
Yes.
Okay, perfect, excellent. And at that point, like Zarek can just like start to like push Bong, like, come on, we gotta go.
It's
You've been lovely. Thank
down
you
on the
very
first
much.
floor on the far left is where the alchemy section is.
You're great, thank you.
I'm also
You
going
are
to go
very
ahead
good
and
at
head to the 4th floor.
The 4th floor? Yes. I'm going to go sell these items, and then I will meet you on the 2nd floor, okay?
Do me a favor, and I'm gonna grab the jar of the toenail clippings from the storm giant.
Huh?
Try to sell these.
Got it.
I-
Will do. Fern just gets a kiss on the cheek as he walks through the door.
Alrighty.
Section on the staircase, correct?
I'm sorry, you cut out. What was that?
2nd floor, first section off the staircase, correct?
Yes, there are 2 staircases. You want the right one. If you're
Right,
looking at
sorry.
it from, like, our perspective, if you're looking at it from the way we are looking at the door, it is the staircase on the right.
Wonderful, thank you.
Yes. Have a good one and enjoy your time here.
I hope I can read.
Alrighty. As you guys make your way into the library, you will notice as there are people pulling books, spinning dials, doing the like.
Where's the stairs?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm getting flashbacks to Rosie's one-on-one.
Who would have thought?
This stupid rat! Liz!
Rhea, I need some context.
Yeah. Oh, did you send me a message?
Yeah.
Oh, you sent me
Oak's
4.
head back in doorway. Where are the stairs?
If you keep going towards the back, there is a hallway that leads into a large room. If you've made it to that large room, you've gone too far, back it back out, and then go either right or left. Around the hallway, like there's a little kind of like a U intersection, like W, and just go on the other side, and then you should see the stairs eventually.
Got it, thank you. This way. This way. Over here.
Sorry.
This way. Possibly. That's the big room.
That is indeed the big room.
What's over here?
What?
At least there's one of them.
As
Oh,
you
hi.
guys,
ahead.
I'm about to say, we're gonna be wrapping it up in this spot so that we're able to, so you guys can have questions, specifically what type of information you want. I want you to send that to me during the week. If you think of anything during this amount of time, if you need to just send them to me now, you can. Either or, anything works. Just, you know, throw them in the D&D chat rather than, like, private message, unless it is something that you want nobody else to know about. Then send them to me in private message and pin them so I can go back and look at them. Because I know I send messages to a lot of you randomly throughout the week. So, but as you guys kind of make your way through the library, it is very, I mean, like I said, it's a chilly library. It's nice. But yes, that's where we are going to leave it, with everybody getting to their respective spots. I will place you in the different areas that you would like to be in. And the like. And thank you very much. Now, everybody who joined us for the stream, I much appreciate it. I know today was a lot more of a relaxed session. I thought it'd be nice for us to get back into it after that big everybody might die session. So, thank you very much for coming. And remember, if you are feeling down, depressed or espresso, or if the world just feels like there's too much weight on your goddamn shoulders, because trust me, I know, and I feel that every day, being a trans person, living in these times, know that no matter what, there is somebody out there that cares for you. And if you really think that that isn't true, well, I care for you. Please just take a deep breath and know that we love you. If you need to talk to somebody in the moment, go down to the description below, click on the link, find the number that best suits you in the situation that you're in, depending on where you are in this world. Give them a call. They are meant to help you. Now please be safe. Much love, and hopefully we'll see you next Sunday.